Scratch that itch and slap that bitch. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
Red Skins.
That is some weird, wild stuff. That is funny. I did not know that.
Dropping drawers and stabbing whores on the Kevin Holly Show.
And I gotta say, he has balls. This man has balls. He's laying them out there for us to see.
That's like it sounds like our first date kit.
Ever shared a lustful evening with a Muslim woman?
We're dropping drawers and stabbing whores. It's the Kevin Holly Show.
Person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Welcome, everybody, to the Kevin Holly Show. I'm really excited to be here tonight. Wow. Welcome, everybody. It is March 1st, 2017. And I couldn't be more excited. Go ahead and turn this down a little. That's a little hot. I think our intro was a little hot tonight. Can you all hear me? Here we go. Oh, yeah. Welcome once again, everybody. You don't hear nothing, Jaybird? Where's Jaybird?
I'm just kidding, man.
Welcome, everybody. I'm super excited about tonight. I really am. And there's everybody. Jaybird's in the house. What's happening? My executive unproductive reproduction agent in the house.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, dude? Pop's in the house tonight. Pops, how are you, man?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. That's what I like to hear.
I'd just like to say, start off the show, that you're like intruding on my space. I don't know what it is with this monitor here, but my computer's like dangling off the edge, bro.
I'm sorry. I tried to make a little room for myself here. I could move my monitor a little closer here, I suppose.
That was great, man.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah. That half inch, at least now it's not teetering on the edge.
That's easily 8 inches, Jay.
Now it's rubbing on his belly. It was rubbing on his backbone before.
All right, Pops doesn't eat tomorrow, obviously.
Why is that?
Because of your comments. Kevin, you better bring him over some chili or something, because I'm not feeding him tomorrow.
I'll do that. I'll bring you some chili tomorrow.
Good. I
laughed at his jokes.
I've got some business I want to go over with.
Does it involve money? If that's... Oh, man. Remember Pops with the football pools? It's all about the money, man. Give me my money!
That's me.
I missed you guys. Man, it's been a whole week. We are back live. Episode 81. And for those of you who are listening to us live on Spreaker, don't forget we do have a chat room available for you to interact with us directly. We really do enjoy interacting with our listeners in the chat room, so check that out. Also, hit us up on Twitter, at Kevin Holly Show 4, that's the number 4, and at Jaybird Radio. Also, the hotline tonight.
Don't do at Jaybird Radio, because I haven't been on that stuff since
you don't do that?
Started it.
No. Yeah, only use it for porn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you have any dick pics, send it to @JBirdRadio. He would probably tune in more for that. Oh, we got Kathy in the chat room. Welcome, Kathy. All right. Very cool.
Where is Kathy? Is she local tonight?
No, she won't be back for like another couple of weeks, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think she's in, I want to say Saginaw, Michigan. No, that's the Toss Pints and the Mongrels up there.
Well, ask her where she is.
Kathy, where you at? Girl.
Pops, why didn't you just did?
She says hi. All right.
Hawaii. How the hell do you truck all the way to Hawaii?
She's in Wisconsin, everybody.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Damn.
That's why she was wondering what the Badger State was. If we would have been here, we could have told you that Wisconsin was the Badger State. Jay and I are both from Wisconsin. And
Kenosha, right?
We know.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
surprised that the guy from Schaumburg didn't know where Kenosha was.
I knew where it
Schaumburg
was.
is 10 minutes closer to Chicago than Schaumburg is, I think.
Schaumburg is 10 minutes closer to Chicago than Schaumburg is?
Kenosha is 10 minutes closer to Chicago than Schaumburg.
That's bullshit, Pops. Bite your tongue, man.
Be careful what you bet on.
She said it snowed today up there.
How far
Big
is Schaumburg
surprise.
from Chicago?
Schaumburg is about 20 miles, something like that, to the northwest. Maybe, with traffic and everything, it takes a good 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the time of day and what day of week. Something like that, yeah. Depending on what route you take, you could probably take Irving Park Road all the way into downtown, something like that.
Who the hell wants to be in Schaumburg, dude?
Schaumburg's the best, man. What are you talking about? I mean, aside from Kenosha, I don't want to ruffle any feathers here.
You're just happy because of the Cubs this year. That's all. That's the only reason you're high on,
Dude.
On Chicago.
Spring training has begun, my friends. Yes.
Are the Cubs going to be any good this year?
Let's put it this way. They played the White Sox a few days ago, and they had almost the identical lineup of their World Series team, dude. That's how bad they wanted to beat them in spring training. I thought that was great, dude. I mean, you got Schwarber, Rizzo, Bryant, and Zobrist, the top four in their batting order. You can't beat that. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. They just might have a dynasty going on right now. I don't know.
I think it's going to be another 108 years, bro.
Yeah, it's been barely 108 days since they won the World Series.
Where in Wisconsin is Kathy?
Kathy, where in Wisconsin are you?
I just asked her.
Here's something that's kind of interesting that I saw today, too.
Yeah.
There was no snow in Chicago for the months of, February? January and February, there was no recorded snowfall in Chicago.
Yeah, it may have flurried.
First time in like 140 years.
But it's supposed to snow like tonight or tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's March now, though.
Yeah, that's
it did
crazy.
Snow there today.
But what I also read is after it's about to snow, like it's supposed to snow in the next day or two, then it's going to be like 70-some degrees again a couple days after that.
Right.
Well, there's a bunch of homeless people in Illinois, all the way across Kentucky, all the way. That tornado nailed everybody. It's headed northeast.
Yeah, those tornadoes travel a long distance, man. I'm making light of it a little bit. Come on.
It touched down 25 different places.
Yeah, no, tornadoes are no joke, man. I think they're more violent than hurricanes.
Kathy, you are absolutely right. It did snow in Illinois, just not in Chicago. And Kathy's in Black River Falls. Do you know where that is, Pop?
Sure.
You like that?
Really?
Yeah, that's in it's southwest Florida. Southwest, right?
I don't know, is
Southwest.
Let's pull up Google Maps on the TomTom and check it out real quick.
Black River Falls. Wait a minute.
Wisconsin's not that big. I mean, it could be anywhere. I don't know. Hold on a second. Glick's in the chat room, and he says, how do you keep two homos busy? I can't wait to hear your joke here, Glick. How do you keep two homos busy?
She said the border of Wisconsin and Illinois, so, Pops, you're probably right. Southwest.
So Gurney, something like that?
Yeah, somewhere way over there. I've never been over there.
By Six Flags?
No, Six Flags is more on the eastern side
of
Wisconsin, near...
Isn't
that even in Illinois, I think?
It's pretty close to it. Okay, here you go. I don't know. Ask Kevin and Jay, how do you keep two homos busy? All right, here you go. You can have a joke drum. Glick in the house. One of our favorite listeners, Glick Chris, the Vape and Chill Periscope producer, actor, comedian. Yeah, awesome guy.
And the official search engine of the Kevin Holly Show.
That is correct. Thank you. Glick it. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to interact with the show, there not only is just a chat room, but also we have a hotline. You can call in tonight anytime you want, 727-237-6010. We will be taking anybody's calls all up throughout the night here. And welcome, everybody, to the Kevin Holly Show. Woohoo! Man, let's just start this off right with Today in History. How about that?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
I think this is kind of a dead segment. I'm not enjoying it, you know? Every time we do it, the Today in History. I thought it would be a great idea. We've done it like 3 or 4 weeks in a row, and it never really goes anywhere.
We did?
Yeah. For example, today in 1642, York, Maine becomes the first incorporated American city. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, now a bunch of Yankees up there. Screw that.
More importantly, Ohio became the 17th state to join the Union today. Now, we have a caller at 9:30 tonight from Ohio. Can't wait to talk to that guest. Shall I drop the bomb now, or should I tease you for the second hour?
Tonight, you mean?
Yes, sir, tonight.
Not that Gallo was going to call next week.
No, she's calling next week still. That would be
surprise caller from Ohio.
Oh, I'll make a guess. You got hold of Donald Trump yesterday.
Is her name LeBron James?
No, her name is not LeBron James. It's a man, and he is from Ohio and owns a business up there that we're going to talk to him tonight. I think it'd be pretty cool. I'm excited about it. I've already Facebooked and tweeted it, so I don't know how you guys didn't catch that. Well, Pops understand.
I haven't really been doing Facebook, or I definitely don't do tweeting and stuff. I mean, I'm still wanting to do the Schwitter idea where we send pics of our shits, but the Facebook, I don't know, man. I've been on like this anti.
It isn't so much that I don't. It's just so much that I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if Pops could tweet, he'd be the most annoying. He'd be more annoying than Trump, but I don't know why I'm on this anti-Facebook. It's not that I'm on an anti. I just don't. I guess I'm lazy.
Yeah.
That could be it. I'm just like,
There's times where I'm like, because it doesn't stop. I turned all my notifications off on all my devices, tablets, phone, everything. I can't take the bling, bling every 2 seconds, So Glick's in the chat room, and he says about the guy calling in from Ohio, he says, is that the special needs feller? I think he's referring to old Justin Chambers. No, it's not.
No, he's not.
He's not special needs, and he's also not the caller. Now, how could you insult old Justin Chambers with that kind of rhetoric, Glick? That's just wrong, man. He's not special needs. He's just a little awkward. That's all.
Whatever happened to that other kid that you sent the thing?
Kerry James Jr. Yeah, whatever happened to him? He's still crusading on his plight to become an indie musician rock star, and he's doing very well. He just did a bit on a radio show in Chicago, and he was also on I want to say it was WGN. He was on a news segment.
Wow.
Yeah,
WGN.
Yeah, he's been doing great.
Did you send him that thing?
I certainly did, and he took a picture of it and was extremely receptive and happy that he got it from us. He was thrilled. Yeah. It was really, really cool. Yeah, remember we framed a picture of it was like a platinum record.
Picture.
Yeah, well, he sent us a picture. That's on the wall over there. But I took a picture of him, and I did a really nice image of like a platinum record with his face on it, and it said "Mother and I," the hit song that he's got right now. His first platinum record came from the Kevin Holly Show. I'm really proud of that. So kudos to Kerry James Jr. And also old Justin Chambers has been killing it up there as well. He's been out busking and playing songs and doing a lot of Facebook Live and things like that. He's a lot of fun, that kid. I actually really like him, dude. I think he's hilarious, So, yeah, that's what Glick says. Yeah, Justin Chambers. I couldn't remember his name. I remember the first time Justin Chambers called our show, I thought his name was what did I say, Jesse Chambers or Jesse Chamberlain? I had no idea who he was.
That's the beer truck beer.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. And it was Camden and Tyler from the Stillhouse Shakers that turned us on to that young feller. And remember he had to go run to the payphone to call us?
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
That was awesome, man. Actually, I have it right here, beer truck. You guys want to hear just a little sample of old Justin Chambers beer truck?
Yeah, but before you do that,
sure.
I just accepted Kathy's request, and I got to say, her cover thing has Meathead and Archie Bunker, which is probably one of my most favorite shows I've been watching.
That's hilarious.
I mean, I've watched Meathead. I've watched Archie Bunker so much lately that I feel like I live in New Jersey. Or, no, they're from Brooklyn. No, Queens. So, Kathy, I'll tell you what, that's pretty cool, man. I like that.
You know who else has Archie Bunker as...
Hello.
Hold on.
You've reached Arnold's
What's
Pizza
this?
Shop. I'm not here now. I'm out killing pepperoni. If you want to reach me, if you want a pizza, I don't care, because I'm not here. Can't you realize that, idiot? But if you need a pizza sometime during the next few days, I can have it delivered to you, or maybe I will stable it to you. I don't care what you want on it. Every pizza comes with pepperoni and with 9mm bullets on it. If you don't like it, I don't care, because you'll receive one anyhow. The only difference is maybe the 9mm bullets will be in your gun, or maybe they'll be on your pizza. If you don't fuck around, I'll give you good pizza. If you do fuck around, I'll take a pepperoni and punch it through your head. So, if you want mushroom, shut up. If you want broccoli, what the hell is broccoli anyway? Shut up with the broccoli. If you want something crazy like a pineapple, I'll kill you. If you like pepperoni and bullets, you've come to the right place. If not, you're an idiot, you deserve to die. So, leave a name, leave a number, serial number, how tall you are, whether you're susceptible to any diseases, and if you are, I'll come over, maybe I'll give you a pizza, maybe I'll break off your arm. So, get back to me, or I'll get back to you, or I'll crush you like the wimpy piece of shit you are. So, leave it now.
Alrighty then. I don't know where that came from, but before I play Beer Truck, the fact that Kathy has Archie Bunker as her profile pic, right? And I know All Truckers' Lives Matter. I've seen that. I actually belong to that group now. I think I added Kathy to it. It's a pretty cool little group out there. A lot of truckers are really cool listeners to podcasts and stuff like that. So I just try to kind of reach out to people like that. But it's funny that she's got that that profile picture. You know who else has that profile picture?
Who?
Balls. You know who Balls is?
Mm-mm.
You never heard of Balls from 102.5 The Bone? He's not. I mean, he's not. He's an on-air personality. He's a tweeter and a call-inner type guy. Very popular in the Tampa Bay area. He's got the Balls box. It's like the box that you plug into your TV. If you have internet, you can get all the movies and streaming and all that stuff. The Balls box. Balls, man. Balls is badass. Anyway, I'll get in.
I don't listen to 102.5 The Bone.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
You listen to AM talk radio mostly, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's fine.
Sean Hannity. I listen to. I've been listening to Glenn Beck a little bit, but
I used to listen to Glenn Beck.
Him.
He's turned a little bit, but what about Fisher's new show on 8:20 AM? Have you heard that yet?
Yeah,
that's pretty good. I was
you know
kind
what
of
pisses
like,
me off? They took Laura Ingraham off.
Yeah. What about Bubba? Have you listened to any new Bubba stuff on AM radio?
I pretty much gave up on him.
Yeah.
What is with that? It's going to 8:20 AM.
Hey man, that's a huge station that goes all the way from that. All you can get. That's got one of the biggest listening audiences of all of radio in Florida.
Come on, man.
I know everybody says that about AM radio, but it's a huge market, dude. Huge. So anyway, I met Balls last night. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes here, but I wanted to play a little bit of old Justin Chambers before we lose track of what we were talking about. Here we go. It's a song kind of like anti-pop country.
Well, if you wanna sing country music these days, and you wanna have a chart-topping hit, you can't sing about crying, you can't sing about dying. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck. Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck.
Yeah. One more verse.
You can't sing about heartbreak and pain, and you can't sing about a lonesome old freight train. You can't sing about hard living or prison. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck.
Come on, Pops.
Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck. Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck. Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck.
We should do a karaoke version of this.
Beer, beer, truck.
Hold on a second. Stop the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold on. Stop. Pause. Kathy in the chat room says that she hears that on a country station out here. Now, I'm not going to say that there's no way that Old Justin Chambers is being played on a country station out there, because I feel it's totally possible. I mean, we play them all the time.
When she says out there, Wisconsin isn't country.
Exactly, but the fact that he's on a station.
What are you talking about? Wisconsin isn't country.
Well, there's cows, a lot of cows, milk and cheese, right? Cowboys.
Wisconsin isn't south, but it's country.
There's a lot of country. A lot of people like country music. Yeah, but I mean, it's
What does it smell like up there? Does it smell like country?
beautiful, man.
Yeah, I bet. Anyway, maybe she's confused.
Hell a lot better than Schaumburg.
Yeah.
Maybe Kathy's confused that she's heard our show up there. That's where I'm going with that.
Yeah,
That's
we
all
are
I'm saying.
syndicated on, the
IRN Internet Radio Network.
109.83.
That's not a station.
FM.
That doesn't exist.
That,
I think it stops at like 108 something.
No, we're on 109.83, aren't we?
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, totally.
All right.
Yeah, we have all 24/7, nonstop comedy.
Well, Justin Chambers probably sent the CD to every country station in the world. You know.
CDs and country, Pops. Hey, Pops, do you have
What do
any...
you mean CDs and country?
I said CDs and country. Do you have any CDs, Pops?
Yeah.
Do you like CDs?
Well, I don't have a CD player. So.
Do you want, if you did, would you like more CDs?
Well, probably.
Would you like to CDs nuts? Thank you. Prala, thank you. That's a really cheap joke.
I really don't think Pops wants anything to do with your nuts, bro. Pops, what if you were like, if Kevin showed you his nuts, what would you do?
Probably laugh.
They're very funny.
You think you got a pair of balls?
Write that down, dude.
You think those are nuts?
You should have seen me 30 years ago, man. Right now you can laugh at me.
I'm writing that down. I'm pulling that audio later, dude. That's great.
I'll show you some nuts, young boy.
Oh, man. All right, so guess whose birthday is today? I'm going to see if it's on this Today in History site that I always go to. Anybody want to guess, Pops? Whose birthday is it today? He would be 103 years old, from Chicago, one of my favorite people in the world.
100.
One of your favorite people in the world?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Joe Madden.
George Halas.
George Halas, a great guess. Joe Madden is one of my favorite people in the world, but he's not 103 years old.
Oh, 103 years old?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I have a tattoo of him on my arm here.
Harry Carey.
It is Harry Carey's birthday today, everybody. 103 years old. Happy birthday to Harry Carey.
If he was still alive.
If he was still alive.
God.
He's still alive in our hearts. Love that guy, man. Who doesn't love Harry Carey?
He was jumping up and down in his grave
Yeah, I
last year.
used to listen to him when I was a Cub fan.
Yeah, you're still a Cub fan. I know what you're saying, though.
Yeah. If I'm I'm more of a Cub fan than any other team.
That for me as well. You know, I wonder if Harry Carey was rolling in his grave like in a happy mood when the Cubs won the World Series.
Jumping up and down.
Jumping up and
not
down.
rolling. He was like...
So I wonder if he was buried with a Budweiser can and he wasn't allowed to open it in the afterlife until they won that World Series game, Game 7.
You know, I want to retract my statement about that. I mean, I can't really call myself a Cub fan now that they won the World Series, because I was a fan and I rooted for them for years before. Living in Wisconsin was the only team close, and I was, and I never really hooked up with the team down here, but I still, once they win the World Series, it's not the time to jump on and become a fan. In my book, I'll root and cheer for them with you, and I don't have any other team, but I can't really consider myself a fan just because they won the World Series.
Yeah,
I mean, I saw so many Packer fans.
I
saw so many new Packer fans after we won the Super Bowls, and
I understand.
Through the years.
I understand. I mean, I'm not buying like Cubs jerseys or nothing, whatever.
Yeah.
But
I am.
we have been rooting.
I don't have to buy a Cubs
with
hat,
Kevin.
but I feel like a phony wearing it. I should give it back to you, Kevin.
No, man, you don't have to feel like a phony. That's awesome. Hey, do you guys remember Harry Carey? He was notorious for singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." How about that? Right?
Oh, yeah.
this year.
Look
So
at
let me hear
This
you.
is great.
Good and loud. All right, Gary. 1. 2.
Look, you can see the
Three.
freaking cholesterol hardening in his arteries right now.
Look at those giant glasses.
He just had a huge hot dog.
It's like 12 Budweisers, and it's the 7th inning, dude.
Buy me some peanuts and crackers.
Take it away,
And
Pops.
you wonder why
I don't care if I never get back through root for the home team.
No, he fucked it all up, Pops. You were right on spot.
Harry Carey messed it
screwed
up. He's drunk. He's always drunk.
He's drunk.
Look at him.
He
I
just
love that
dropped
guy.
his mic. It fell 3 flights down.
Kill the little guy, dude. Hold on, there's another one I want to play here. We'll have to test it out first here. But yeah, he was notorious for drinking Budweisers. He was, I'm a Cubs fan and a Bud man, that kind of thing. Remember? Man, I miss that man. I really do. Here we go. Harry Carey drunk on air. I think this one's promising. Shall we play it and see what it's all about? Why not? There's probably an ad here.
Yeah, because everybody on radio is going to love to watch this. So
No, they can hear it. Here's him talking to Steve Stone drunk.
I don't know what the big deal about Cracker Jack is. Did you ever go and buy a pack of Cracker Jack thinking you're going to get a prize and find no prize in the box? Here's the pitch. That might not sound important to some people, but when you're a little kid, especially from humble origin, and they cheat you out of a prize. There's a bouncing ball. Second baseman has the Barbary over to first. It's hard to think in laudatory terms of the product.
I take it there was an occasional box of Cracker Jacks that found no prizes for the little Harry Carey many years ago.
You got that right. And boy, when a box of Cracker Jack to me meant a lot of money.
Yeah.
Here's a pitch bounce foul. That's
He's
the most
103,
asinine marketing I've ever heard of. 1 ball, 1 strike. These guys say, well, you sing about Cracker Jack. I said that I only sing it because it's in the song.
He hates Cracker Jacks, man. He got burned.
He's totally against them.
Foul back. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised, even to this day, some youngsters who buy a box of Cracker Jack don't find a prize in the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out.
He's laughing himself.
Well, if you're going to talk about our congressman being crooked, here's a pitch foul on a play.
You're talking about a congressman.
Why not talk about commercial products that don't do what they represent to do?
Damn, he just leaned in hard to Cracker Jacks. Pops, have you ever gotten a box of Cracker Jacks and not found a prize in it?
I don't remember that I have.
I don't think I ever
I
did.
remember getting a lot of boxes of Cracker Jack with a prize, and sometimes I thought, this prize is for some girl or something, like a Jack or something like that.
Yeah, right? Something like a that's not cool for a little boy.
Jacks.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't ever play Jacks either.
Well, that's good because nowadays all of the Cracker Jacks gifts are all transgender neutral. We have totally
you picked that one up like a
we've
champ.
totally righted society. All right. Cracker Jacks are good for a boy or a girl now.
Here's your non-binary.
Or if you're not a boy or a girl.
Cracker Jack caved into Harry Carey and the gender problem, huh?
Why's it gotta be Cracker Jack?
Yeah, they're
what they ought to do is put something for each gender in, and then solve the problem.
They just put rainbows in it now, dude. You open it up and a rainbow just bursts out of it, dude. It's great.
I don't know where you could go. I don't know where you could go and buy a box of Cracker Jacks. Except I don't know.
How many you need, Pops? I'll get you some.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Where do you get them?
At Dollar Tree.
Oh, really?
Probably. I haven't seen a box of Cracker Jacks.
We got to get a box of Cracker Jacks in here and see if it's got a fucking prize in it, man.
I see a lot of caramel corn, but I don't.
God damn it! Where's Camden when we need him, dude? We could send Camden on the street right now to go get a box of Cracker Jacks. You know?
Yeah.
God, I miss that kid. Love that kid. Camden P, where are you? Oh, that could be a new bit. Camden P, where are you?
Camden P, where are you?
Yeah, like Carmen San Diego, Camden San Diego.
He's in Sarasota playing music right now.
Love that kid, man. Anyway, happy birthday to Harry Carey. I think that's fantastic. Magnificent.
103 years old.
Yeah, it would be. Almost as long as it took the Cubs to win their next World Series, you know?
Pops is going to live to be 103.
I hope 105. After 105, though, I'll punch him in the face. Just kidding, Pops. I'm kidding. Look at him looking at Jay like, can I hit him? Gotta throw something at him now?
He's going to throw his apple pie at you, dude.
Dude, don't do that. That would be a waste of an apple pie. I'll shoot you with this dart gun.
Says Cracker Jacks are everywhere, man. Maybe in South Carolina, dude, but not down here in Florida.
Out in the sticks, the really old boxes of Cracker Jacks from the 50s. I mean, nobody bought.
I remember when I lived in North Carolina, they used to sell boiled peanuts on the roadside.
Boiled what?
Boiled peanuts.
Peanuts, okay. Peanuts?
Maybe they have Cracker Jack stands in South Carolina where they're like, kind of like Girl Scout cookie stands, but they're just Cracker Jack stands with great prizes.
Think about this. You ever watch like videos or been to New York City and you see like the naked urban cowboy guy playing the guitar in the streets in a Speedo? I saw a video of Darth Vader playing an organ on a sidewalk in New York and had like 11,000 people watching it on Facebook Live, right? Mm-hmm. What if he dressed up like Harry Carey with the Coke bottle glasses and sold Cracker Jacks and just talked like him and played like, you know, like organ music and handed out Cracker Jack boxes to the passerbyers for tips or something? Now that would be huge, dude.
Handed out the Cracker Jack boxes.
Hand out the Cracker Jacks boxes to little fellas that look for prizes and all.
Like Harry Carey said, when he went and bought one, it was probably a nickel or a dime, and that was most of his allowance for the week for Cracker.
Yeah, how did no kids choke on prizes in Cracker Jacks? Like they're taking the box like a bag of chips and just the last little bits and pouring it into their mouth, you know?
Because most kids emptied it out to get the prize before they started eating the Cracker Jack.
You're probably right.
Evidently, Harry Carey did.
Only smart kids didn't choke on Cracker Jack prizes, I guess. Maybe Harry Carey swallowed a Cracker Jack's prize that day.
Maybe that's why I didn't get one.
Yeah. Maybe he pooped it out, didn't notice.
Maybe he had a hell of a time pooping that night, and that's why he pissed off.
So Kathy doesn't like the nuts in Cracker Jacks, but you need some nuts now and then, you know. But then Glick said that they are in Publix with a C, Circle K, Food Lion, and Bi-Lo. Well, we don't have Food Lions or Bi-Los in Florida. So.
He spelled it.
There's a Food Lion. There's a Food Lion. There's Food Lion. I know where there's a Food Lion way down south, but I don't know about.
What about Piggly Wiggly?
How about
we got a Piggly Wiggly around here? No,
I don't think so.
I think they're still up north. Kathy should know. She probably delivers to some Piggly Wigglies. Have you ever done a little Piggly Wiggly, Kathy?
Ask Kathy if she knows the difference between...
I love boiled peanuts.
You fucking ask her, dude. I'm dying over here.
Hey, Kathy, do you know the difference...
Go ahead, Pops.
Kathy, do you know the difference between dark and hard?
We'll wait for your response.
We'll wait for the response on that one.
Oh. All right, real quick before we get into our break, because I do want to break on time tonight so we can take our guest caller here in the second hour. While we wait for Kathy's response
surprise.
Here. Pubics. She said pubics. I don't think that's the answer. I want to talk about last night. All right? You guys are
there.
You're familiar with Happy Hour, right?
Oh, yeah. That's a big, tall dude that got beat up but actually won the match.
Yeah, Hoppy did win the match. Yeah. You know, I wouldn't say he got beat up. No.
Oh, that dude tore him up.
No, he didn't.
Oh, he tore him up.
Dude, that guy was crying in the corner. They went an extra round. Now, how can Hoppy go a fourth round out of 3 after he's getting beat up? Come on. He killed that guy. It was Jake from State Farm. Kicked his ass. Now, okay, Happy Hour, 2015, best local podcast in Tampa Bay. Right? Badass podcast.
Did he win that this year?
Not this year, no.
Who won it this year?
Drew Garabo.
Oh, that's right.
Uncensored,
We've been through that,
Yeah, you know, I mean, whatever. That's cool.
Big whoopee.
I mean, if they want to do one podcast a month and win, you know, because he's hugely popular on the radio, that's cool, you know, good for them. But anyway, I was the winner of a contest. Now, you know, Hoppy sat in on our show. He's been in this studio. He hosted our roast, remember? Mm-hmm. And he's a very, very fun guy. One of my first ever interviews. I think it was actually the first interview I ever did on the Kevin Holly Show, about almost 2 years ago now. And so he had a contest because he moved his podcast studio to his house instead of doing it at work, you know. So he decided to go, big. Go big or go home, right? Well, he was going home with his podcast, and he decided to go big. So he ran a little contest on social media and had picked a few winners, right, that were allowed to come over and sit in on the podcast on his first live show from his own studio, right? Mm-hmm. And I happened to be lucky enough to become one of those winners. And I was like, sweet, dude, Now, Hoppy and I are kind of cool. We're friends,
I think you told us this last week.
Yeah, well, I went down there last night, right? I went down to St. Petersburg, Florida last night and sat in on Hoppy Hour. Now, this is actually a really fun story. I'm going to kind of make it sort of brief as best I can here. It all started at about 2:30ish, something like that. And I headed out of the house, and I wanted to be there by 4, okay, even though the show doesn't start till 6. Because, we're just going to kind of hang out, get some pizza, have a couple of beers.
You're like one of those annoying guys.
No, he invited me. He said come early because he said that John Senning...
He's like, yeah, come like 20 minutes early.
No,
Kevin
he said specifically 4 o'clock.
He said 2 hours early.
He said between 4 and 5 o'clock that Promo John from John Senning from The Crowded Table would be showing up to do a little promotional kind of thing or whatever, whatever it might be. So I decided I would be on time. So I arrived there at just after 4. The only reason I was late, get this, is because I stopped to get a 6-pack of Miller Lite, right? And I wanted to get close to his house because I'd never been there before. He lives right by the Trop in downtown St. Pete, right? So I got past his neighborhood and there's no stores around there. You know what I mean? And I wasn't familiar with what side streets go to main roads, and maybe I could find a Dollar General or something, So I ended up going all the way to the Trop, and I find a Sunoco. So I pull in, I get a 6-pack, I throw some change in the gas tank, and as I'm leaving, some homeless woman comes up to my car, and she was all dirty. She's probably 35 years old, kind of looked like a hippie. She had like a long dress on, but it was all dirty.
Gross.
Dude, it was pretty gross. And like her face was dirty, her hands were dirty. So and when I say dirty, I mean like
dreads,
mud stained on her hands. And what is the helicopter behind us? What is that?
It's flying right.
Oh my God, dude! Look at that.
Yeah.
Right over the dump tower.
Surveillance.
There's no spotlight, so that's a good thing.
Swear to God, they're trying to intercept our signal right now.
I wouldn't be surprised. Now, this leads me... That actually has a lot to do with what I'm about to talk about. So, but first, though, this homeless woman comes up to my car as I'm done gassing up, and I hop in my driver's seat. I fire up the Volvo, right? And I'm like, all right, man, I got to figure out how to get the hell out of here and get over to Hoppy's neighborhood, So I'm not even pulling away. I haven't even put it in gear yet, and this woman just magically appears. Poof. She's like, hey, you got anything you can spare for a homeless lady? And I was like, I literally spent a $20 bill. I got a 6-pack, a couple of snacks or whatever, and put the rest in my gas tank. And the only thing I had left in my wallet was another couple of $20 bills, and I certainly was not going to give her the $20 bills. I'm not rich, dude. I need those 20s, you know what I mean? I should have put all that in my gas tank. So, I was like, no, sorry. And she goes, you got a light from a cigarette? And I was like, and I'm like looking through my stuff in my car, and
$20 bill, Paul.
No, I found a lighter, my glove box, I knew I had one in there somewhere. So I pull out a lighter, and I was like, sure. And I went to light it for her because I didn't want her to take it. I didn't want to exchange anything with her. I didn't want her to touch me or anything, because she was really dirty, dude. I'm like telling you, it was like she just wiped her ass with her hands. You know what I mean? So I extend my arm out the driver's window.
How do most people wipe their ass?
With toilet paper. Hands. No, but they have a barrier between their hand and their asshole.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Thank you, yeah.
I thought you were like, most people use their feet.
It looked like she used her fingers, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, either that or she had a chocolate sundae, maybe?
Wipe her ass with no toilet paper with her fingers.
Potentially.
Because we all use our hands to wipe our ass.
Okay, yeah.
There's toilet paper.
Don't argue about it. It sounds like you guys don't know from shit.
So I extend my arm out the driver's window, and she crouches over, and she's like, if the window was rolled up, her face would be on the glass. That's how close she was to my head, right? So I kind of backed my face back like this, and I held out the lighter, and I lit it a couple of times before it fired, and the wind's blowing a little bit, so I put my hand over it to kind of, keep the wind from blowing the flame out, and I raised it up to her face so she could light her cigarette, which I didn't even want to do this, man, but she was all over my shit, and I figured that this is the quickest way for me to get out of here, So she puts her hands out, both of them. She's got the cigarette in her mouth, and she puts both her hands to try to cup the wind and just feels down my hand like, this dirty poop hand. Just touches my whole hand, man. And I was like, oh, and I lit it, and I was like, all right, you're welcome, whatever. Thank you, you're welcome. See you later. And I dude, I didn't even want to put my car in gear. I used like my wrist to slide it into gear, and my other hand to push the button on the shifter, And then I grabbed this hand sanitizer out of my door sill, and I quickly, hand sanitized. It was one of the grossest things ever. So then I leave, and my GPS is like, turn left, turn left, turn left. It said turn left 3 times. I end up back at the fucking gas station, right? And I'm like, nice. Oh. And there she is again.
You were coming back for her.
She thought I was coming back for her, dude. So she comes back out, and I'm like, oh. So I had to and then I had to wait at the light, and to turn right. Luckily, the break in traffic came as she approached my vehicle, and I was able to take off. So, long story short, I get to Hoppy's house, right? Hoppy's living in this cool little bungalow.
And the chick shows up.
No, this is blocks away. It's like 10 blocks away.
But she still showed up, didn't she?
No, dude, check this out. No, she did not show up, dude. So I park in the street. Now, there's no, driveways you can park in because there's very limited parking. So there's little tiny driveways, lots of little houses, right? And Hoppy's living in a row of 6 different they're little tiny bungalows. Not much bigger than the Dump Tower studio that we're sitting in right now, right? Mm-hmm. So I park on the street in front of somebody else's house. I walk over, I knock on his door. Takes him a minute, and the door is up 3 feet off the ground, right? It's like the house is up, it's like a wood frame home, kind of up in the air a little bit off the foundation. So he opens up the door, and I look up, and all I see is his belly button because, he's really tall. He's like 6'10" or some shit.
Yeah, you come up to his belly button. We know that.
Already. And so now he's 3 feet higher, And dude, this bungalow is really small. So the door's really narrow and short and everything, And there's 4 steps that get up there. And I look up, and he's got his shirt off, and I look right into his belly button. And he goes, oh, hey, bro, hold on a second. And he shuts the door, and I'm standing there okay, cool, I'll wait a second, So I forgot my 6-pack in the car. So I walked back to my car.
So you got a ladder so you could get up the steps?
No. I walked back to my car. I grabbed the 6-pack of Miller Lite. I walked back. At that point, the door's open, so I let myself in. I'm like, what's up, dude? You put a shirt on, And he's like, come on in, man. So I come in. Everything's cool, man. He's got a cool little pad, a little couch and a bed and a little studio apartment kind of thing, And we hung out for an hour. I had a beer and a half. And he's like, Balls is going to be here. And I'm like, Balls? The real Balls is coming here? And he's like, yeah, dude, it's going to be cool. I'm like, no way. That's awesome, So a few minutes go by, and he gets a text from Balls. And Balls is like, I'm 8 minutes away. And I'm like, okay, cool. So about 8 minutes go by, and he's like, I'm here. Where do I park? And Hoppy's freaking out because this audio is not good. If you listen to the show, it was, I wouldn't say a train wreck, but the audio quality wasn't as good as his show normally is. He's still dialing in his studio, right? Long story short, I said, hey, Hoppy, I'll go outside and get Balls, I'll tell him where to park, And he's like, cool, thanks, man. So I go outside, and he texts him, and he's like, I told him you're coming. Okay, cool. Now, I've never met this dude. I go down the sidewalk and out into the street, and he's parked where I originally parked, where Hoppy told me to move down the street. He goes, you don't want to piss off my gangbanger neighbors, man. And I'm like, all right, cool, thanks for telling me, and I moved my car. Well, Balls goes to park in the same spot, right? So I'm like, hey, dude, you want to park around the corner? And if you want, I'll just hop in the car with you, and I'll show you where to go. And he's got his buddy with him, right? So I hop in, and we go around the corner, and we park in front of another neighbor's house where it's cool to park, right? And we go back to Hoppy's little bungalow apartment deal. And we go inside, and, Balls goes inside to put his stuff in the fridge or whatever, and I'm standing out there with his friend, and we exchange, handshakes, and we're just kind of meeting each other for a minute, and all of a sudden, dude, like a SWAT team tank, not a tank, but I don't know if it was a Humvee.
Armored vehicle. An
armored vehicle, thank you, Pops. A big one, all brown, like Desert Storm style. Also, you hear the diesel from, a block away. It gets closer, and we both look. We turn. We stopped our conversation. We look.
Punchline better be good on this one.
This is awesome, Pops. This thing comes barreling down the dead-end street where we both had originally parked. Thank God we hadn't parked there. This thing's and it passes us. We're in the alleyway, right? And I'm like, holy shit, dude. Was that like an armored SWAT tank deal? And he's like, yeah. And then right after that, boom! Flash grenade. And then you hear pop, 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 pop. And then you're like, get up, all this screaming and yelling and everything. We're like, holy shit. So we both pull our phones out and hit video record. We go out in the middle of the street and start pointing our phones down the street, dude.
Brilliant.
Yeah, stupid.
Brilliant.
And then while we get in the middle of the street, like a SWAT team paddy wagon, like a big blue St. Pete police paddy wagon, like an ambulance looking thing, but armored as well, pulls up, and dudes jump out with AR-15 rifles, right? And there's cops everywhere, dude. All the neighbors are moving around and stuff, And dude, it was screaming and yelling and all this stuff. And it calms down a little bit, and the cop with the rifle's like, get on here, go inside, get on here right now. And we're like, yes, sir. We run into Hoppy's house, and we're like, dude. We storm in the front door. We're like, dude, there's SWAT team action out there. Did you guys hear that flash grenade? And Balls stands up, and he's like, oh, dude, I got to go out there and record this. And we're like, you can't, dude. They just kicked us out. He's like, no, man. He's like, it's free press, man. If I want to go out there, I can record it until they tell me to go back in, whatever. So he goes out there with his Twitter live on, dude, and dude, it was so funny. He's out there. We're watching it inside Hoppy's apartment while he's out there doing it, dude. And he's like, excuse me, sir, can I ask you a couple of questions for my Twitter? And the guy's like, no, get out of here. And he's like, well, what's going on? Why are you guys here? He's going back and forth. Dude, flash grenade, SWAT team action. They got somebody. They got him out of there, whatever. And that's how Hoppy Hour started. It was absolutely awesome, dude. Totally awesome. And then after that, we just, he did his Hoppy Hour show. It was good. It was fun. We enjoyed ourselves. Had some pizza, a couple of brewskis, and we were done by, before 8 o'clock, man. I took off. You know what I mean? With a horrible headache, and because my head hurt, not because of Hoppy Hour. But it was fun as shit, dude. It really was. But what a weird experience. And Balls comes back in, dude.
What would
He's
have
like,
been really cool?
Yeah, what?
Balls would have been hit by some crossfire.
No, he's a good dude. I like that guy. You would love him.
I'm not saying that he dies, but just like... I'm not saying he gets like dead.
I'll tell you, he's good people.
If he just got shot in his leg. I mean, I'm just talking radio.
Well, maybe
man.
A rubber bullet. What about a taser? What if he got tased?
A taser. I mean, tasers
awesome.
Are cheesy, dude. You actually got to get shot to make some good news, man.
A rubber bullet, maybe.
If he just got shot, like in the face. If he took a rubber bullet in the face, and he might actually make the news then. But
yeah.
This is not news.
Is Kathy still listening? Does she want to know what?
Yeah, no. Kathy wants a hit off of your oxybong, dude.
We'll tell her, come on out of my house.
Come on down.
Hey, no, does she want to know the difference between dark and hard?
What is the difference between dark and hard? We all want to know.
It stays dark all night long. Now I've got a little quiz for Glick and Kathy and everybody out there, and for you two guys too, if you want.
Please.
$1 trillion, right? If you spent $1 million an hour, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, how many years would it take you to spend $1 trillion?
All right, say that one more time. $1 million an hour.
$1 trillion. TRILLION.
Right, but say that all over. How long would it take you to spend $1 trillion? But how much? How long would it take you to spend $1 trillion
if you spent $1 million an hour, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year? How many years would it take to spend $1 trillion?
I can
$1 million
type
an hour
and talk at the same time. Thank you. Kathy says a week for her. I'm going to say, $1 million, 52 million a week times.
Kathy, if you could spend $1 trillion in a week. You were looking pretty hot to me, but I don't know. I can afford.
I'm going to say
like
just under 3 years, Pops, off the top of my head.
Well, you spend $24 million a day.
Oh yeah, you're right. So
like 10 years.
I'm going to go less than a year.
10 years would be more than that.
How long?
Well, let these people figure it out. I'm not going to tell you.
Glick will have the answer in a minute. He's already
closest answer gets a swag pack.
Glick, you can win another swag pack that you're never going to receive.
By the way, did Kathy get her pack the other day?
Jaybird, did you drop off Kathy's swag pack before she left for Wisconsin?
I don't think I did.
Oh, man, the swag packs are available right here. Jay, you didn't take one with you and deliver it like you said you would?
Yeah, but...
Unproductive reproduction agent. I knew
That's why I'm unproductive.
We have a swag pack for Kathy. I actually have 6 people written down for swag packs. And I've actually got a prize from Balls that I'm going to give away as well.
Glick better be on the top of that list, dude.
Oh, Glick is at the top. Kathy's at the top. Jason Merrill's getting something. Brian Walters getting something. Tom Greganis is getting something. Hoppy's getting something. I can't remember who else is on the list. I got like 6 or 7 people written down, so it'll be cool. Absolutely. In fact, I think I have it here. Whatever. I have it around here somewhere.
You're going to win tickets to a show in Tampa.
A free show in Tampa. Free haircut, too.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take our first break and come back with our mystery caller for Jay and Pops. Everybody else knows who it is. It'll be a lot of fun at the 9:30 mark here, live on the Kevin Holly Show.
How does everybody else know how the hell it is?
Because they're on social media.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, you know.
All right.
I'm not trying to pull a fast one on you, but since you don't know, I'm going to keep it a secret. I'm going to tease it.
Do I know this person?
You may or may not know this person. I'm not sure.
I may or may not.
You may or may not know who this person is.
All right.
Now, I do a little bit, just from social media.
What is it, animal, mineral, or vegetable?
It's a person.
Male or female?
It's a male. I hope it's a male.
Transgender or black or white?
We'll have to ask how he identifies. All right, we'll be back with more of the Kevin Holly Show.
You don't know what any of the potentials about him, or do you know?
Of course I do. You don't. That's the whole point of me not telling you, Pops. So anyway, in the second hour, 9:30 mark, special mystery guest caller.
Do you think I'd know who he is?
I don't think you would. You might. We've talked about him maybe once live on the show. Mentioned through a different guest that we had. But not from California, from Ohio. We have a lot of California guests.
He's from Ohio?
This one's from Ohio, correct.
It's not LeBron James, right?
It's not LeBron James. This one is a guest caller who is a musician and also owns a small business. A very successful small business. We'll talk more about that in the second hour, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
It's worse than throwing cats in the river.
It's the Kevin Holly Show on the IRN Internet Radio Network.
This podcast coming straight from the underground. A young wigger got a bag 'cause I'm not brown. And I'm the other color, so my co-hosts think they have the authority to talk for the majority. Fuck that shit, 'cause I ain't the one for a homeless motherfucker with a mic and some puns to be beaten on. He's really pale, he can go blow Joe in the middle of a sale. Fucking with me, 'cause I'm a broadcaster. With a co-host who's drunk and plastered. Jay's sitting in his car, listening to a podcast, thinking every wigger is busting a podcast. You never see me in the pen or Pop's Jim Nall walking Chuck's dogs. Beat a podcast out of shape, and when I'm finished, bring the yellow tape to take off the scene of the slaughter and keep homeless Chuck away from your daughter. I don't know if Jay's a fag or what, patting Kevin down and showing his nuts, and on the other hand, homeless Chuck, he never gets none, not from a black or a white woman, 'cause he falls down on the street top. Homeless Chuck solicits sex from a black cop. Jay-Bird will swarm on any motherfucker with a gold microphone. Just because I'm from Newport Richie, punk podcasts are afraid of me. A young wigger on a warpath, and when I'm finished, it's gonna be my podcast with Pops, Homeless Chuck, and Jay. Yo, Jay, I got something to say. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast. Yeah, fuck this podcast. Fuck you, Camden. Fuck you, Jay. Fuck you, Homeless Chuck. What's up, Pops? Yeah. What's up, Pops? Yeah. Fuck this podcast.
Oh, wait. Hello? Hello? Is this a mic? Is this mic on? Hello? Is anybody here? Is this mic working? Hello? Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. Hello? Anybody out there? Muy bien, como va? Oh, arrivederci. Hello? I said, is anybody here? Nobody's listening to me. I don't know if this thing is on. Hello? I'm trying to call the Kevin Holly Show. Hello? Nobody's answering. Son of a bitch. Nobody's listening to me. Anyways, well, I tried to call you, Kevin, and, you didn't pick up the phone, so I guess nobody's listening. Nobody cares. That's right. Nobody cares. Anyways, call me back, Kevin. Hello.
Homeless Chuck needs a room. If you've got one for rent, call him at the Kevin Holly Show.
I'll be homeless for Christmas. You can't plan on me. Please have crack and missile blow and presents for me. Christmas Eve won't find me where the strip club light gleams. I'll be homeless for Christmas, if only in Chuck's dreams. I'll be homeless on Christmas. You can't plan on me. Please have blow and Heineken Light and presents on your tree. Merry Christmas, everybody. Christmas Eve won't find me where the stripper pole light gleams. I'll be homeless for Christmas. Homeless Chuck doesn't dream. Woo! I'll be homeless for Christmas. You can't plan on me. Please have blow and mistletoe. Thank you. Merry Christmas. I love you. Good night. Thank you. We're done here. Turn it off.
Oh, and you're done listening to the Hoppy Hope.
I think it's Hoppy. Hoppy?
When you're done listening to Hop Along Hoppy Show. Hop Along Hoppy?
Hoppy Hour.
So Hoppy Hour. Happy Hour?
Hoppy.
What?
Hoppy.
When you finish spanking it to that Hoppy Guys show, you should get some Kleenex and then maybe drop your cocks and grab your socks for the Kevin Holly Show on the IRN.
These feelings are her that I can't contain, like a bottle of ceremonial champagne. And all I can think is when she's around is how much it makes our world go round. How much I never want to see you frown, and I'll feel this way till I'm dead in the ground. Girl, don't you know what you do to me? Give air to my lungs and a reason to see. Fire inside that can only be fueled by passion, and you hold the key. Hope you know that when you walk away, that really deep down I'd wish you stay. Wanna be around you every day, and you take my heart straight away. Remember the night that I took that chance, and I asked the girl if I could have that dance. Eyes of hers had me in a trance. I knew what we had was a genuine romance. Not even 18, but it just feels right. One day we'll call this girl my wife. No chance for her, we're about to take flight. I will never forget this perfect night with you. Second just cold and alone. Mere flex, a man made of stone. I forgot how sad it is living on my own. Girl, I open display like an x-ray. Never put you on harm's way any day. And by the way, just wanted to say, I think about you every single day. When we look back on the plan of attack, or report to the pack that was right on track. Never forget how much my words did lack, and I'll never forget you as a girl in black. Tell the wrong, your face remains. I can feel your strength going through my veins. See you again, and that'll be the day that I end up next to you in my grave. Miss you, but I'll be okay. You know I'm always in dismay. It's never been easy to display these feelings I have, and I'm trying to convey to you. crossroads of the two paths that you have chose. You made it seem like the best way was honesty, but now it seems like all you bring is tragedy. Desperation has made you weak. The accusations has reached its peak. A demonstration is what we need for clarification of your selfish greed. Go and try to find a way to bring tomorrow back today. This isn't over, just begun to show the world what you've done. Step down from your crooked throne. You had your chance and now you're being overthrown. We fought your battles and we lost some friends along the way, but now we stand together to say we will no longer obey. You will no longer control me. You will no longer make me see. You will no longer make me believe that you choose to live honestly. Desperation has made you weak. The accusations has reached its peak. A demonstration is what we need for clarification of your selfish greed. Go and try to find a way to bring tomorrow back today. This isn't over, just begun to show the world what you've done. Go and try to find a way to bring tomorrow back today. This isn't over, just begun to show the world what you've done.
of my life. Now whips ain't all that she had. All kind of crazy shit was in this bitch's pad. I'm talking about latex suits, spike heel boots, oversized vibrators so that she could get loose. I said, don't whip me. I'll do anything you ask. And then homegirl strip, 38 tits. Man, you should have seen that ass. This girl tried to kill me. She didn't use a gun or knife. This girl tried to kill me. Took me within an inch of my life. This freak tried to kill me. She didn't use a bomb or a gun. This girl tried to kill me. Homeboys, watch out for this one. My chick was hotter than a bulletproof vest. She started pouring baby oil in her chest. And then she said, gimme, gimme, gimme. Jumped on my Jimmy and rode me like the Wild West. I almost passed out. Then the front door cold bust in. It was a fucking husband, 6'10". I knew my life was soon in. Homeboy tried to kill me. He didn't use a bomb or a gun. Homeboy tried to kill me. Yo, nowhere to run. Homeboy tried to kill me. He didn't use a gun or a knife. Homeboy tried to kill me. 'Cause he had caught me fucking his wife. Yo.
More news, more talk, more fat girls. It's the Kevin Holly Show.
Hey Jack, what's happening?
I don't know.
Well, rumor around town says you might be thinking about going down to the shore.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down to the shore.
What are you gonna do down there?
I don't know. Play some video games, buy some Def Leppard t-shirts.
Don't forget your Motley Crue t-shirt. You know, all proceeds go to get their lead singer out of jail.
Uh-huh.
Can't wait to go down. Hey, we gonna check out the Sandbar while you're down there?
What's the Sandbar?
That's a place that lets 16-year-old kids drink.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, hey, guess who's gonna be there?
Who?
My favorite cover band, Crystal Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, they do a tour show. You'd be really impressed. In fact, it goes a little like this. Love me 2 times, baby. Love me twice today. Love me 2 times, girl. 'Cause I got 8. Love me 2 times, baby. Once for tomorrow. Once 'cause I got 8. Pretty good Jim Morrison impression there. I hope those guys have a good sense of humor and don't take us into court.
What's the court?
Never mind that. The important thing
You mean
here,
the People's Court?
No, that's another story. The important thing here is that we get to the part where you ask me how I'm going to get down to the shore.
Oh, how you getting down to the shore?
Funny you should ask. I've got a car now.
Oh, wow. How'd you get a car?
Oh, my folks drove it up here from the Bahamas.
You're kidding.
It must be the Bahamas or islands. Okay, the important thing here is that you asked me what kind of car it is.
What kind of car do you got?
I've got a bitchin' Camaro.
Bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. I ran over my neighbors. Bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. Now I'm in all the papers. My folks bought me a bitchin' Camaro with no insurance to match. So if I happen to run you down, please don't leave a scratch. I ran over some old lady one night at county fair, and I didn't get arrested because my dad's in there. Bitchin' Camaro, donuts on your lawn. Bitchin' Camaro, Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. When I drive past the kids, they all spit and cuss. 'Cause I've got a bitchin' Camaro and they have to ride the bus. So you better get out of my way when I come through your yard. 'Cause I've got a bitchin' Camaro and an Exxon credit card. Bitchin' Camaro, hey man, where you headed? Bitchin' Camaro, I'm drunk on unleaded.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Kevin Holly Show. We are live, back in studio in the Dump Tower. Hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter at Kevin Holly Show 4. Also, the hotline 727-237-6010. We are back live. We got Jaybird. We got Pops. What's up, guys? How you doing?
I'm freaking outstanding, bro.
Kathy says our guest is going to be Nick Lachey. I'd like to have his ex-wife as a guest. Do you know who Do you know who Glick Lachey's ex-wife is?
Glick Lachey?
Yeah, Glick Lachey's ex-wife.
No.
That'd be the Daisy Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard movie, dude. Come on. Remember the hot blonde? With the mom jeans?
No, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
I forget her name myself.
Daisy May, you say?
Daisy Duke.
Alright, so Glick says it would be just under 115 years. Because at 115, you'd be like 4 billion over. I don't know
sounds
how.
legit.
Jessica Simpson?
Jessica Simpson. Glick it, everybody. Woo! My man. Love that guy. Thank you, Glick.
So 24 million a day times 365 days a year. How much is that?
$50. I think it's like $50.
$7,760,000, ain't it?
How did you come up with that answer, dude?
He's been working on it, man.
Did you just do that in your head?
What else do you do in your head?
Weed King. I like the Weed King.
So, all right, we're going to have a special guest caller here live on the Kevin Holly Show at about 9:30. And before we take that call, I do want to tell you guys a quick story about my adventure today. I'm sure it should be riveting. Yes, riveting, bro. So, as you guys are well aware, I love riding bicycles and motorcycles. You know, I'm a Harley guy. You know, love that dirt bike action as well. But this time last year, I was very, very much in shape. You know what I mean? Probably the best shape of my life since high school. I was riding an average of about 20 miles every other day. I put over 1,000 miles on my old bicycle, a fixed speed, lightweight, like trail bike, path bike, if you will. And I recently sold it a few days ago on Craigslist. Got a whopping $130 for it, right? So my idea was that I should have a mountain bike instead, so I could ride with my kids, because the path bike was, had really skinny tires, and it's just kind of difficult to ride in the street with my kids on the sidewalks. You don't want to hit bumps with it, bend the rim, that kind of thing, you know. So I went to Walmart of all places, and I bought the cheapest mountain bike they had, $79.95. I mean, it's like a pig, dude. This thing. I ripped all the decals off of it, put a different seat on it, put lights and, a tool bag, all kinds of cool stuff on it with a little hand pump in case I got a flat tire,
So you got $250 invested in this bike now, right?
No, I've got $80 invested. In fact, I only paid $100 for my path bike because I bought it from a family friend, family member. Long story short, I took this mountain bike for its maiden voyage today in Starkey Park, which is a huge wilderness park in Newport Richey, Florida, not far from the Dump Tower where we sit right now. And not far from my house. It takes about 2 miles to get from my front door, my garage, to ride to the entrance of the trail at Starkey Park. That trail is 6.5 miles long and leads you to the Suncoast Trail, which takes you all over Florida. It's a huge path that goes all the way from Hernando County down to South Pinellas County, which is almost 100 miles. So what I would do normally, I did it all last year and the year before, logged over 1,000 miles on my path bike. I would ride, from my house down the path into Starkey Park, and I would make that 6.5 mile round trip, which would be a total of 13 miles plus the 4 to get there and back. It was almost 20 miles every day. Well, I tried to make that journey today on my new mountain bike, my new Walmart mountain bike. Right, I made it all the way to the end, 6.5 miles. Well, about 9.5 miles, 8.5 miles, if you will, and turned around, started heading back. It's getting a little late now. It's like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock. And I'm like, all right, I got to make good time on my way back so I can be on time to the show tonight, And I get to about the 4 mile mark and I pop my back tire. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I got this mountain bike with big fat tires on it. Not that skinny path bike with the little tiny tires, And sure enough, I get a flat. So I pull out the hand pump, plug it in, and I think maybe if I could just get air into this tire, even if it's just momentarily, I can make a mile, pump it up again, make another mile, you know. The hand pump falls apart in my hands. Literally like brittle plastic, just done, you know. Glick says 8.5 billion a year, Pops, by the way. 8.5 billion a year. I'm going to go with that's truth right there.
For what?
For your question earlier.
8.760 is what I came up with. And then if you divide that by 1 trillion.
Why would you divide it by 1 trillion?
Because that's what he wanted you to spend.
So you would subtract it, add it until you got to 1 trillion. Add it till you got to 1 trillion. How long would it take you to get 1 trillion? You add up the money till you get to 1 trillion, and then you take the amount of time, and there's your answer.
Ask Glick how much you spent in a year.
Glick, how much did you spend in a year?
How many trillions? No, I'm saying...
He spent $1 billion, 7,760 billion, didn't he?
Sure.
Ask him.
You just
it might be like 114 years, dude, if you spent $1 million an hour. I'm saying 114.155.251 years.
Yeah, of course. No, that's exactly what was on the top of my head, you know.
I've just been playing with this little calculator thing I found. I could be wrong. But
calculator thing, yeah. Those are, important. So anyway, back to my story, my riveting story here. I'm on the path, walking my bike, okay, because I got a flat. And a county vehicle drives down the path. Now, that happens once in a while, you know. They're like doing maintenance, weed control, maintaining the path, stuff like that. So this white, like, F-350 truck comes barreling down the bike path, like kind of half in the grass with the blinkers on, you know, the hazards on, going slow. And I'm walking my bike, sweating like a pig, you know. It's like 80 degrees out. So I give him the hitchhiking thumb, you know. And it's painfully obvious that I'm stranded 4 miles inside the park, you know, with nowhere to go. And the guy just waves at me and keeps going. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me, dick. He could have put my bike in the back of his truck and brought me the 4 miles to the entrance, you know what I mean? Where I could have called for a ride at that point or walked home, you know? So I'm like kind of pissed. So I keep walking. I make it about another mile and another truck comes by. So I give him the thumb, you know, like, hey, can you help me out? He continues to drive past me. And I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Then, no doubt, a third truck in the opposite direction, a totally different vehicle, passes me again. And I'm like, I'm flailing my arms like, come on, help, please, help. No such luck. So a couple of stoners are riding their bikes. I could see them out in the distance. They're riding towards me. So I'm walking my bike, you know, I'm just pacing it, you know, walking, you know. I still got like 3 miles to go. And the stoners pass me. And, you know, bike trail etiquette, you know, you wave at each other. You say, on your left if you're passing somebody, you know. There are a lot of old people on the trail, you know. Right. So these guys come up past me. And I kind of head checked them and they kind of like waved at me. And as they pass me, zoom, I go, hey, anybody got a pump? And they're like, boo, and they slow down and they turn around. And the guy goes, yeah. And I was like, holy shit. So they come back. And I was like, oh, guys, thank you so much, man. I popped a flat out there, you know, and my hand pump broke in a million pieces. So I got nothing. If I could just pump it up enough to get back, you know, even if it's just a little bit until it goes flat again, that would be a great help. And the guy, you know what he says to me, Jay? He goes, sharing is caring, bro. Or Karen is sharing, bro. Or something like that. And I was like, dude, you're the best. He pulls out like a...
What the hell does Sharon and Karen have to do with
sharing?
All?
Caring is sharing.
Oh, sharing and caring.
Yes, yes. Caring is sharing.
I thought you said Sharon and Karen.
Oh, Sharon and Karen would have been way better than the two stoners, dude.
Kevin was happier than shit he was there.
Yeah, I was extremely happy. So they pull out this long pump. And I was like, dude, if you don't mind, I already broke a pump today. Maybe you could hook it up. I don't want to break your pump, you know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Or I don't know, you know.
You want them to pump your tire up.
Yeah, and he did. He was so cool about it. So he hooks up his pump.
Did you sit there and rub your belly button and stare at him while
totally
he was doing
dude.
it?
Yeah, I took my shirt off. I was like, I started stretching out. You know, like pulling my legs up and down and stuff, you know.
Fill that tire up.
Yeah, thanks, man. I was like, pump that shit. Pump it. I was like Deion Sanders.
What did he say when he saw your balls?
He laughed.
So then I'm not a bad guy.
No, you're right on.
Good.
So they start pumping my tire up, dude, and it was like Jay farting. It was like, there was a big gaping hole in my tire. So it would not.
I have a completely, extremely tight fart.
And no, what, did you get the stitches out?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I did not know that.
So anyhow, you had a hole that was way too big to pump the tire up.
Yeah, so it wouldn't take any air. And so immediately I was like, oh, that's too big to repair. I said, hey, thank you for trying. I really appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Seriously,
He reached in his back pocket and pulled out a spare tire.
No, I wish, dude. Yeah, lesson learned. I need to carry that shit on my tool bag. Instead, I got granola bars and peanuts and keys and my wallet and stuff in there. I need to get a second tool bag for a spare, So I'm like, I can hoof it the rest of the way. Thank you so much for your offer of help. That was really nice. I appreciate that. And they were like, cool, man. So I keep passing more people now as I'm walking. And I probably passed 10 people. Okay, now, mind you, 3 county vehicles that could have potentially saved me blew me off. 2 stoners offered to help me. And about 10 adults rode past me and barely made eye contact. Like I was like that pervert on the trail that's going to drug you and drag you into the woods and rape you or something, And mind you, when I felt the tire pop...
Make you wish you had a long shirt on and they couldn't see your tattoos.
Yeah, kind of, Pops. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, yeah, I started thinking maybe that was why, But I don't have offensive tattoos. I mean, it's like sharks and mermaids and stuff, But anyway... dude, I got a mom heart that says, you are my sunshine. I mean, come on. It's a classic tattoo. So, long story short, these other older adult people are passing me, barely looking at me, right? And one out of, I'd say 10, was an older guy on a really nice bike. And as he passed me, he goes, you okay, man? And I was like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'll hoof it. So I was like, thank you. So I text Lori B. And I'm like, because she was just getting off of work at 3 o'clock. And it's about 2:55 maybe. So I text Lori and I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm on the trail. I got a flat tire. I'm walking. I still got about 3 miles to go. Is there any chance in about 35, 40 minutes you can meet me at the entrance so I don't have to walk all the way home? At that point, I could throw the bike in the back of her truck, and get a ride home. And she goes, is this the time where you're going to convince me to meet you in the woods and drag me and kill me? And I said, no, but if you don't come, then maybe, maybe after. So I'm walking.
What's funny about that is that I was supposed to have lunch with her today.
Fuck you.
You asshole. You
Sorry.
screwed my whole day up, man. Over a stupid-ass bike ride.
I couldn't believe the county vehicles wouldn't help a distressed bike enthusiast on a bike path. You know what I mean? I know it's not their job, but if I was a county employee and I was riding down or driving down and I saw a young buck like myself stranded in the middle of the woods alone.
Yeah, I bet you would pull over for every stranded guy.
That's why you're not working for the county.
He didn't like the homeless chick, but if he saw a homeless dude with a broken down bicycle, he'd be all over
Man,
it.
I'm sorry, but I got to be down the road in a hurry here.
Oh, dude. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. And the one old guy.
So what happened? Did Lori end up picking you up?
Yeah, I hoofed it. And if you've ever been on the path, they have planet signs.
Haven't.
They have signs erected with planets on them in order. So it starts with the sun, and then it goes like Mercury, Mars, whatever, Earth, Venus, Uranus, all that, right? And
what about the 7 new planets? Are they anywhere
not yet? I'm going to probably put them in there because I've got an extensive viewing of the path now. Because it took me like an hour to walk back, dude. Because you can't drive a truck down there legally.
Thank God you didn't break down at the 7 new planets.
No, but she texted me like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm at the 2 mile mark. I'm almost there. Give me another 10 minutes, a mile to walk."
Right by Uranus.
Yeah, she asked me, "Are you by Uranus, dude?" And I was like, "Yeah, great." So she ended up scooping me up, and I made it home, dude. But I'll tell you what, I biked 15.5 miles on a pig of a mountain bike. That's nothing like the path bike I'm used to. Plus, I'm out of shape from last year. I haven't biked in months. And I had to walk that fucker with a flat tire for 4 miles, dude. So I had heartburn, dude. I'm dehydrated. I'm tired. So yeah, that was my adventure today. And what's messed up is when my tire popped, I hopped off the bike like, what the fuck? And then I stopped and I thought for a second, like, is this like a scene from The Hills Have Eyes? Is Sasquatch going to come out of the woods? Like he put something like a spike strip to pop somebody's tire. He picked me, And then I thought, like, what if I have to knife the shit out of Sasquatch to save myself? Then I would take a picture of Sasquatch and say, hey, I found Sasquatch. Sorry I had to kill Sasquatch. You know what I mean? But if it's him or me, Jay, if it was you or Sasquatch, am I saying that right? Is it Sasquatch or Sasquatch?
Depends what part of the country you're from.
Okay, well, from Florida.
From Florida, I think it would be...
whatever you say is right.
Sasquatch.
Unless somebody corrects you.
Sasquatch.
Sauce Squatch?
Sasquatch.
Why don't you just call him Bigfoot?
Thank you.
Or call him Yeti.
Yeti. If Yeti came out the woods, I would knife the shit out of Yeti if it was me or Yeti. That's all I'm saying. You know? But seriously, I was like nervous. I'm like, okay, someone's going to try to rape little Kevin Hawley, you know? So I got scared. Well, now imagine if you're like a hot chick rollerblading and you bust a wheel, you know, you take a header. You know, is it because somebody put a pop can out there for you to trip on and they're going to drag you into the woods, dude? It's a scary place.
No, you always have beef jerky in your pockets, dude.
I do
You're
have
always rolling.
one big ass Slim Jim in my pockets, dude. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna take our caller here in just a few more minutes here.
I got to ask Glick. Glick, did you figure that every fourth year there's a leap year, and you got to add $24 million for each one of those days?
Is that where you were going this whole time?
Every 4 years, there's a leap year, so you got to add $24 million for each leap year.
Pops with the baited question. He waited 2 hours to come up with that punchline. Pops, I got to hand it to you.
The reason nobody, after all you geniuses were trying to figure out the answer, nobody really knows the answer. But one of the things, after listening to Mr. Trump, President Trump speak last night, he's planning on spending somewhere between $4 and $5 trillion in the next 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, but we're still what, 20 trillion in the hole?
It may take his whole 4-year term to do it. And he may accomplish something. He may, but I'm a little afraid we'll have a lot more police, men in uniform around to not protect our freedom, but to make damn sure that we follow their laws or we aren't free at all.
At all. I hear you, Pops. Hey, speaking of Trump, check this out, man. This is a trending news story breaking live on the Kevin Hawley Show. Marco Rubio, senator of Florida here, was evicted from his Tampa office building after protests upset tenants in that building. No joke. In Tampa, Florida, Senator Marco Rubio.
Why? Because he was a Republican?
Well, possibly. It's because it says the owner of the 9-story office center notified Rubio's office on February 1st that it will not renew the lease because of the vocal demonstrations that make weekly visits to Rubio's office. The building owner said that rallies have become too disruptive to the other tenants and a costly security expense for the company. Last week, Tampa Bay voters held their own town hall with an absentee Rubio in an effort to make him aware of their concerns. Some citizens say they have tried to voice their concerns to Rubio for weeks, but they are being ignored. They are unhappy that Rubio has been voting with Trump's agenda when, during the election, he promised to keep the Trump administration in check. Several groups who oppose President Donald Trump's agenda have gathered at Rubio's Tampa office at least once a week, lining up on the sidewalk to wave signs and shout messages. Gatherings in front of the Tampa office has surpassed 150 people at a time. So Rubio got evicted. Now, Jaybird, my question to you is, do you think if we reached out that maybe Senator Marco Rubio would be welcomed to have his office here in the Dump Tower?
No, he wouldn't
Miami,
be welcome
isn't
here.
he? Where is his office?
What? Because he's slightly Latino sounding, he's got to be from
Cuban.
Miami?
He's totally Cuban.
So he's got to be from Miami. Really? That's racist.
Pretty much.
That's racist.
Are you trying to tell me that Rubio's got an office here?
It would be awesome if Marco Rubio accepted my offer to use the Dump Towers Kevin Hawley Show studios for his office. Yes. Marco Rubio,
what would
live
be
on
awesome
air.
Is if he would rent like the whole third floor and give us like a bigger freaking
unit. Yeah.
To,
yeah. Who here doesn't want a bigger unit? What? Pops?
I think it'd be a great idea.
I think, Senator Rubio, if you are listening, I cordially invite you to join us here in the Dump Tower at 5623 U.S. Highway 19 in beautiful Newport Richey, Florida, Pasco County's finest office building, high-rise, one of the largest, tallest buildings in all of Pasco County. We would be ecstatic to help host Marco Rubio in the Dump Tower.
Mr. Foley.
Yes, sir.
It's a sin to tell a lie.
Foley.
What?
It's a sin to tell a lie.
I'm not lying. I would love Senator Rubio to be here.
This is the best office building.
He's a squirmy little turd, man. I don't know.
But think of the publicity we would get if Senator Rubio shared the same building as the Kevin Holly Show.
Yeah, but we want to be professional.
Imagine if Pops broke his kneecaps, dude. That would get us some real.
Imagine the protesters that would be outside. That's
there wouldn't
nonstop
be no protesters,
content,
man.
In Newport Richie, no.
No, because the left wing wouldn't. You know.
You don't think the protesters would follow him here?
Oh! I got what you're saying. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
That would suck
we
for parking.
Lift him up and say how great he is.
We don't even have to do that. Just the fact that he's here. Senator Rubio, please come join us here in the dump tower. There's plenty of room here. Plenty of room.
I don't think we're really that desperate.
I'm not saying we're desperate. I'm just saying that open arms, man.
No,
you know?
No.
Why not?
Because he ain't that good a senator.
But that doesn't matter.
He's a greasy little Cuban. I'm going to say it.
No, he's not greasy, but he's and I'm not against Cubans. I mean, there's a lot
Kathy
of
just said it.
people.
He'd steal your oxybong, dude.
Yeah, you got me down where I'm about to pass out here.
Uh-oh. Why? What's his level at?
He's at 90. He's fine.
I ain't at 90. Oh, yeah, I got it up to 90. Was it 88?
You're psyching yourself out again, Pops. You're good.
Yeah.
If Senator Rubio is here, there would just be so much more oxygen. You know what I mean? A breath of fresh air, if you will.
I think he takes up more than his share of it.
I'm not a huge fan of Rubio. It could be any fucking senator. I don't care, dude. I just want a neighbor.
Somebody.
I just want a neighbor here in the dump
What if
tower.
it was Keith Ellison from Minnesota?
Minnesota. I would say sure.
Minnesota.
Come on, Keith. The only one I wouldn't take would be Harry Reid. Or Nancy
Elizabeth Warren.
Or Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, none of them.
Oh, I'd love to bash Nancy Pelosi.
You want to smash
in the
Nancy
mouth.
Pelosi? You'd hit that?
I'd hit it right in the face.
Why so violent, man?
You smash her right, you might get a job as a plastic surgeon.
You might cut your hand or your dick or whatever you're putting in your face.
How about
there may
how
be
about the Dow Jones, bro?
21,000.
21.
How about that?
Better be careful what you're talking.
300-point raise today.
Kathy may be a huge Nancy Pelosi fan.
Well, we gotta wiggle that out of her then, if she is.
Yeah, you got to wiggle that out of her.
Man. She's a working girl. She probably has regulations galore that affect her and her trucking industry.
Yeah,
Trump's gonna take away. I can't imagine.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine a trucker, being on board with maybe a Volvo driving trucker would be on board with that, because a real trucker doesn't drive an automatic Volvo, Kathy, what do you drive right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
She's saying who? Good. Never mind, Kathy. Keep on trucking. Holy crap, man. All right, real quick, a little bit more in the news here before we take our caller here.
Yeah, federal regulations suck.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Stampede, Jaybird. Stampede, Jaybird. Cheyenne, Wyoming.
While you're waiting for this guy, let me tell you about the farmer. The farmer that went into town.
Okay.
His wife had been dead for a while, and he needed a new wife. So he went in and he found this young bride. And he's taking her back to the farm, and on the way out to the farm, the horse falters, and he pulls up the rein. That's once, hollers out to the horse. They go a little further, mile or so, the horse falters again. He pulls back the rein, hollers out to the horse. That's twice. You go about 2 or 3 miles more, and horse falters again. He gets out and he pulls out his 6 gun. He looks the horse right between the eyes. That's 3 times, and bang, shoots the horse dead right between the eye. Horse is laying there dead on the hookup, and his new bride says, "What the devil did you do that for, honey?" He says, "That's once."
There it is. Sorry, it took me a minute. All right, so what about elk, Pops? That's a horse, but what about elk? Think about Wyoming. Add to the long list of problems caused by buzzing drones. What do you think about drones? Are drones getting out of control? We talked about it last week. Think about this.
I hate them. I hate drones.
A drone frightened 1,500 elk into stampeding at a time of year when too much stress can be deadly for the animals.
Yeah, the mating season.
Yeah. Check this out. This winter has already one for the books in western Wyoming. More than twice as much snowfall than usual has fallen in many areas, and more than 3 feet is accumulated in the National Elk Refuge in the scenic valley of Jackson Hole. I'm not even going to get into Jackson Hole right now, but...
I've been there.
Okay, I'm sure you have, man.
But Kathy has, too.
Yeah, I'm sure Kathy's been to Jackson's Hole. Anyway, typically the National Elk Refuge provides a winter haven for elk, but on Monday, David A. Smart, 45 years old, of Washington, D.C., got a $280 ticket for allegedly launching a drone from a highway pullout and flying it over hundreds of elk resting there. The device caused the elk to stampede half a mile through the snow. Smart was trying to film the animals and afterward was apologetic. Refuge Deputy Manager Chris Dipple was very angry on Friday. Anyway, it's punishable by up to a $5,000 fine. Now, that sucks, right? Not a cool move, dude. Don't mess with the drones, with the elk, right? But check this out. In a related story out of New York, Associated Press, police in New York City are looking for the owner of a drone that crashed through a window on a high-rise apartment building. Yeah, NYPD officials say the drone crashed.
Coming this way, look at it.
What? Yeah, you made me look, you fucker. There was a helicopter out there earlier. Don't do that. Look at Pops is dying over here. Not literally. Please don't. No, but seriously, you're killing me over here, man. So after yesterday with the goddamn SWAT team, and now there's helicopters over the dump tower, and you're going to tell me there's a drone about to fly through the window.
Let's get down on the ground floor, man.
Yeah, we should, man. Our breaks would be shorter. So anyway.
By the time one hit the elevator, it quit.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
So check this out. Officials say the drone crash occurred around 3:15.
I've got a question. I hate to interrupt you. I'm sorry. You
it's
have to
okay.
Start calling me Chuck, I guess.
Oh, that's okay.
No, but if
almost Pops.
if the drone hit the third floor, and you guys were running to the elevator, and the elevator was broken, wouldn't run, which one of you guys would help me down the stairway?
I'm out, dude.
I would help you down the stairway, Pops.
I'd run for my life.
It would be like the stairway to heaven. I would totally help you down.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'd put your wheelchair on the banister.
You push me down the stairs.
No, and then I would straddle in front of it and just ease you down, with the banister between my legs. Don't worry. I mean, it's what I would do for you. I would do that for you, Anyway, listen, I would love to take a call right now, live on the Kevin Holly Show. We've got a very interesting character from Mount Orab, Ohio. Mr. John Hart, how the hell are you? Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for calling in, dude. Now, I've been teasing Jay and Pops because they didn't know who was calling in. And, of course, I, tweeted it out and, hit up social media and all that good stuff to let people know you were calling. But they had no idea who was calling in. And I'm going to let these guys know right now.
John Hart.
John Hart owns...
How do you spell that last name? H-E-A-R-T or just H-A-R-T?
H-A-R-T.
Oh.
There you go. John owns the Stage 3 Instruments music store in Mount Orab where Justin Chambers is a regular local celebrity. And John, I understand... I was looking at your profile online, and we've interacted a little bit on social media over the last, 6 months, a year, whatever. And you studied music production in college, is that right?
Yeah. I started taking that. Things got hairy. I kind of backed out of it a little bit, but, I left with some knowledge of it.
That's cool. And it also says that you're a musician now. Do you play in a band?
No, actually, I don't play in a band. I play guitar a little bit. I pick around here in the shop and stuff, and I play a little bit with, help old Justin Chambers write some music every once in a while. So,
hell yeah, we are huge fans of Justin Chambers. We were turned on to him by the Stillhouse Shakers band, who were, kind of like turned on to Justin Chambers through a YouTube video for that Beer Truck Beer song or Truck Beer. Yeah. And it was really cool to have him call in, and he's become a friend of the show. And we are all about pop country music. We like the old school stuff. The Stillhouse Shakers band is more of a bluegrass, old time country string band, and it's kind of refreshing to see somebody in Ohio with the same roots and the same kind of interests. So they had an immediate connection. Yeah. So, dude, you own a pretty successful music store in Mount Orab. What's it like out there? Are people literally like busking right outside your shop right there?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy that. That's something I really like seeing is, you know, people come up and sometimes we'll have a live band out front, or you know, Justin will come up and busk. Corey Phillips with the band Forest Fox, he comes out and plays the piano, you know, all hours of the night. We got a piano out front, so
nice.
Just kind of good for the community and good for the kids, and you know what I mean. It's and I applaud that. I like to see that. I like to see people playing out front.
Yeah, we are huge supporters of local music here at the Kevin Holly Show as well. We've had quite a few bands play live in our studio, and we've gone out and enjoyed their music at the local events here in Newport Richey. I think that's one of the most important things, especially being in the industry like you are. I mean, we're kind of in the industry as a talk show that interviews musicians, but you know, you're actually selling instruments and hosting events and things like that. So I think that people really should get out and enjoy and support local music. It's one of the biggest things for us, one of our passions, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now, I've noticed, I've been kind of surfing around your social media a little bit and looking at your website and watching some of the videos that you put out and some of your Facebook Live events and whatnot. And I've noticed that you have like open mic nights and things like that. How does that go down? Do people, you know, show up in droves for that? Do you have a big, pretty big turnout?
Yeah, sometimes it's pretty big. It just all depends on, you know, the promotion and what time of week it is and stuff like that. But we've had some pretty good turnouts of that kind of stuff. You know, we did like, we've done a few open mics. We've had some jam sessions, which is kind of the same thing. We've had Songwriters Night, where basically people that write songs like myself and old Justin Chambers and Corey Phillips and whoever else lives around here. There's a lot of good musicians around here, a lot of good songwriters, and I try to get them to come. You know, we all just kind of hang out, and eat pizza and drink coffee and play some songs, write some music, whatever.
You ever have any stand-up comics in there?
Just old Justin Chambers. Local celebrity.
Local
I gotta say local celebrity after his name every time, or he'll sue me.
What do you get for a good banjo?
Decent one. I had a nice '74 Gibson in here a while back. It went for $1,800.
Nice.
I've got a '72 Alvarez White Eagle up here. It's got the carvings and stuff on the back of the neck and all that. Really nice banjo. Got $8 1/4 on that. You know, and then you got your low end stuff. It's a couple $100 here and there.
Do you have any upcoming events that you'd like to plug?
We have Saturday coming up is the Stage 3 Band Challenge. It's actually the second time we've done this. First time turned out really well, had a good turnout. This time, I believe, is going to be hopefully 10 times that. And the way it looks, you know, with the promotion and stuff we put into it and the support from the community and the local musicians, you know, it looks like it's going to be a pretty big hit this time.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. If you do a Facebook Live on it or a Periscope or whatever, I would be more than happy to share it with our listeners and you know, our friends and family and all that good stuff. People enjoy that stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of think about it, John. By the way, we're talking to John Hart, owner of the Stage 3 Instruments shop up there in Mount Orab, Ohio. Friends with local celebrity, old Justin Chambers. And think about it, John. A lot of people don't have the time. They can barely make enough time to go to the gym or, you know, even be on time to work and be on time to pick their kids up after school. So to be able to have the opportunity with technology nowadays to enjoy local music through mediums like Periscope, Facebook Live, and stuff like that, that's one of the reasons that I wanted to have you on the show tonight, just to kind of BS with you a little bit, but also to let people know that you have that opportunity. You can support local music in other cities by simply logging on. And, you know, I understand you also have a website, so I'm sure you do shipping and things like that. If you have an item like that Gibson banjo you were just talking about, you know, people look at your Facebook Live, they start interacting with you a little bit here, a little bit there, and the next thing you know, you might be shipping a product, you know, all the way to a different state, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah. That Gibson banjo actually went to Kentucky. Some guys saw it on Facebook, and, I mean, that's just like you said. They saw it on Facebook, they came up and bought it. It was everything that they imagined and came up and took it home with them.
Hell yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing. It really is.
You know the Stillhouse Shake? Are you familiar with the Stillhouse Shakers?
You can talk in your mic. The thing picks it up.
Actually, I'm not. I'll have to check them out.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just at Facebook.com.
That's who introduced
Stillhouse
us
Shakers,
to
yeah.
Justin, so...
Yeah, dude, if you're into that kind of thing, you will absolutely love them. They're so talented. Very, very good band. Local here in
I'll check them out. I'm into every kind of music, so, we like it all here.
I
That
noticed-
pop country, I don't know about that, though. That's pushing it.
No, they're definitely old time.
Bluegrass, old time stuff.
Yeah. Hee-haw stuff, man.
Yeah, we've got a lot of that type of band around here, too. We've got, what was the one, 3820 is a really good bluegrass band. There's a lot of good bluegrass pickers, solo guys, or, they just kind of, jump into different open mic or jam sessions, stuff like that, There's a thing over in Goshen where they do that once a week, and it's called A Music Cafe. They do old-time country music and bluegrass and stuff, and they do that, I believe, on Mondays. I'd have to check and see, but...
Now, I saw you had some rock music and whatnot going on with your live broadcasts on social media. Let me ask you a couple of quick questions, man. What is your personal favorite type of music? Are you rock? Are you country?
I would say, well, it's hard to, you know what I mean? Because I like so many different kinds of music. It's hard to pick just one. Honestly, I would have to say the type of rock that I like most is the kind that's kind of mixed with the classic, like 60s and 70s country kind of stuff. Like Led Zeppelin had Barnyard Stomp and things like that. Harry Reid is kind of a mix of rock and classic country, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm really into.
That's cool.
Anything.
Do you have a favorite band?
Led Zeppelin.
Zeppelin. All right, that's cool. What was the last concert you went to? Like outdoor event kind of thing.
The last thing I went to, and it's usually all local. Sometimes I'll make it out to a national event, but last show I went to was See You in the Funnies with the Traveling Jam, which you guys need to check them out.
All right, Traveling Jam.
I believe you would like that. They're a kind of a folk bluegrass kind of thing. They're really talented bunch of guys. It was See You in the Funnies, Traveling Jam, and Ghost Mountain, which is another couple good bands. Ghost Mountain's a local guy. He actually started playing guitar with the See You in the Funnies, and they've started to put things together, as doing shows together and stuff.
Cool.
So,
what's in your CD player right now in your car?
Nothing, because it don't work.
What are you driving, John?
I got a 05 Dodge truck. I got that, and we've got a 2001 Cobra we drive in the summertime, and she's got her Traverse.
You said Cobra?
Yeah.
No, dude, I had a Lincoln Mark 8 with a 32 valve, and at the same time I had that, I bought an old Thunderbird from a guy that had the same exact 32 valve in it, man. I'll tell you what, man, they weren't Cobra motors, but they're the same concept, 32 valve.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
They sound with an H pipe or an X pipe. Oh my god, it sounds so good.
Oh yeah,
love that car, dude.
Yeah, no move too.
Yeah, I'm not even a big Ford guy. I'm not a big. I mean, I would probably say I prefer Chevy over Ford just because of how I grew up or whatever. But honestly, nothing sounds like a Ford small block with an H or an X pipe on it. Nothing sounds like it.
Definitely. It's got that raspy kind of growl to it.
Yeah, that throaty kind of deep. Total opposite.
Yeah, and
of my voice.
I like the cars kind of the same way I like music too. I like every kind of car. All the car brands. I mean, I'm into everything from American Muscle to imports. I like it all.
Yeah, I hear you. Cool. Again, we're talking to John Hart, owner of the Stage 3 Instruments shop. What is it? Stage3instruments.com? Is that how you get to it?
That's it.
That's
Stage
it.
3.
Just like that, man.
If you we got YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Nice.
And the website.
Well, dude, thank you for calling the show. I just wanted to kind of touch with you a little bit. Well, not touch with you, but touch base with you really quick. Hey, let me ask you really quick, man.
Yourself over the phone there.
Yeah, no shit, right? We could video chat later if you want. I'm just kidding. Jay wants to, but no, what is it like?
Kathy, though.
What's it like, man? What is it really like to have old Justin Chambers as a local celebrity in town? Like bumping into him at the local Burger King or whatever, at the vape shop. Dude, I saw his video going into the vape shop asking if they had dick flavored vape juice. I about died, man.
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest things I ever saw.
We love them guys next door. We do a lot of. They do a what they call a cloud comp once a month over there, and Sonny is a great guy that owns the business. He's giving away, like last year, I think he gave away like $25,000.
What's the name of his business? Let's give him a quick plug, man. Why not?
It's Sonny's Vape Shop, right next door to my shop.
Okay.
He sells vapor products and stuff. We started doing live music over there 2015, I believe it was, late 2015. He actually hosted our 2-year anniversary over there, and then, we kind of just build it around that, and then once a month, we have all the top acts around here, in Cincinnati area. We, have them play over there, and the people love it, and it took off, and we have a great turnout every time for it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. We got a very good friend of the show, Glick Chris, who's he's got a it's kind of weird, but it's a Periscope show. It's kind of like almost like a radio show, almost like a stand-up. He does like anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. What is it, Jaybird, on Thursday nights and Saturday nights?
No, he quit doing Thursday nights, which sucks because that's
your favorite night. Yeah, it's called.
He's doing a Saturday night, but Glick, what is up with that? Like it's like 3 a.m. sometimes. Or like,
well, that's just him playing around.
Yeah, but Vape and Chill.
Vape and Chill. Check that out on Twitter.
It comes up first when you Periscope.
Yeah, if you go on the Kevin Holly Show Facebook page, you'll see plenty of links to Vape and Chill. He's one of our favorite listeners, and he's a friend of mine. A friend of ours. But yeah, he's big into the vape products as well. He's it's a vape show. You know what I mean? Which is pretty cool. You ought to check it out. Maybe tell the guys next door. Maybe they can hook up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, he has an event over there every month, and we always sponsor it with him and stuff. And like I said, he's giving away like $1,000 a month. This one coming up is on April 1st, and it pays $1,000 to win first place and $250 to win second.
Bro, that's strip club money. What kind of strip clubs do you have in Mount Orb?
None.
Jaybird, I know the perfect business, dude.
there's one down by the creek, but it's kind of.
Hold on a second. Time out. I ask you about strip clubs in Mount Orb, Ohio, and you say there's one down by the creek. What the hell does that even mean, dude?
That's when the kids go skinny dipping at night.
Yeah, I mean, I know country girls are hot, dude. Short shorts, Daisy Dukes, boots, hair up in a ponytail with a camouflage hat. That's hot, dude. Don't get me wrong. I think that's smoking hot. But strip club down by the
bridge,
creek. It's under the bridge. What, dude?
That's strip at the best.
And they're so ugly, we got to make them wear camouflage so nobody sees them.
Dude, I'm so there. Next time I go to Ohio, I'm going to go to the Cincinnati area. I'm going to check out Stage 3 Instruments, and then I'm going to go to the vape shop next door. And I'm not even a vapist, but I'm going to vape somebody from behind, and then I'm going to go to the strip club down by the creek, dude. I can't wait. It's awesome.
How far is Mount Orb from Cincinnati?
But when you were talking about what's it like living in the same, being in the same town as old Justin Chambers, I mean, it's like you can't even go to the grocery store because like when he's there, they make everybody leave.
Why? What do you mean?
Just because that way he don't get bothered by.
Oh, like paparazzi style. Like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, old Justin Chambers is about to do his.
Yeah,
we're
sorry we're sorry, but everybody's got to leave because old Justin Chambers has to come in.
And he gets like a bag of sunflower seeds and.
Yeah. Yep, and his bucket of dip.
And a bucket of dip. That's awesome.
And a large bag of cheap Rice
Krispies. Like when he comes across the street and stuff, they stop traffic and stuff, and make everybody go around.
Mount Orb is a small town, am I right?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of traffic do you really have out there, dude?
It's actually for a small town, it's got a lot of traffic. There's something like 18,200 cars passes the shop a day.
No shit. That's probably about the same size as Newport Richey. I mean, let's be honest, man. Is Mount Orab considered like a bedroom community or a suburb of Cincinnati?
I wouldn't say suburb of Cincinnati. It's pretty far away. Like it's like a half hour to get to Cincinnati, 40 minutes, something like that. But
so it's like Schaumburg to Chicago.
Yeah.
Pops, I got pops.
So it's like its own little. It's a small town. It's how the train started. These little small towns all over the place, and they had a feed mill and grocery stores and stuff back in the day. It was one of those, and now it's got like 7 or 8 different fast food chains and a bunch of local restaurants and stuff, and Kroger's. We got the auto mall that they just built right on Route 32 recently.
Do you guys have an auto zone?
Yes, we do. We have that.
We're good then.
Advanced Auto Parts.
That means Jay can
right across the street because you can't have one without the other.
Jay can make it all the way there and repair his car, so he can make it all the way home.
And then they just put in a Riley Auto Parts up the street here, and a couple new fast food joints went in, like Baskin Robbins and.
Did you just say Baskin Robbins?
Yeah, ice cream.
You said, Baskin Robbins. I thought I said Baskin Robbins.
Well, I call it Baskin Robbins because, it's a preference.
That's great, dude. Listen, if we make our way to Mount Orab, Ohio, could we do a live broadcast in your station, your studio there?
Yep, definitely.
Could we crash on your couch too?
Yeah, sure. We got a couch back here in the studio. So.
Hell yeah, dude. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, shit. All right, well, we're going to let you go and take our next break. We're up against a hard break here before we finish off our show here. Ladies and gentlemen, John Hart, owner of the Stage3Instruments.com and Stage 3 Instruments shop in Mount Orab, Ohio. Listen to him. Follow him on Facebook. And real quick, if you could just let our listeners know how to follow you, how to find you on social media, how to find your... I
have another question, too.
Oh, and Jay's got a question. Hold on. What's your question?
Before you tell us what you're all about, do you have a truck stop in Mount Orab?
No, we don't.
Do you have a
Walmart? You got one for sale or something? What's that?
Do you have a Walmart?
No Walmart. What happened there was, I believe, we've got the super big, gigantic, whatever Kroger's up here. They just built a new building, and it's seems like it's kind of a battle between the two. Walmart's tried to come in quite a few times.
Why are you asking, Jay?
Me and Kathy are planning our vacation, so.
Oh, you're going to go to Walmart?
Yeah, no, Kathy's a truck driver.
Park.
Yeah, okay. Kathy's a truck driver. She's one of our favorite listeners as well. She's in the chat room right now asking Jay on a date, and she could pick him up and take him there. But they need somewhere to park,
So does she drive for Walmart, or was you really going to have the honeymoon or whatever at the Walmart?
We haven't gotten that close. We're just looking for a place to bang. All right.
Whoa! You
could do that at the dollar store.
True.
He mentioned. You tell him. He mentioned Justin Chambers looking for chip and dip. It reminded me of a joke. That's what he wants to hear, a joke.
All right, John. Would you like to hear one of Pops' jokes?
I would love to.
All right, hold on, Pops. Put your microphone in front of you. I'll work the phone. Just talk in your mic so everybody can hear you. There you go. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, guy puts an ad in the paper. He wants a salesman. So he comes to work the next day after the ad's in the paper, and here's a guy sitting on the front porch. The guy's got a hair lip and kind of poorly dressed and isn't shaved. And I said, hello. And he says, hey, you're looking for a salesman. I saw you got an ad. You want a salesman. He said, I'm applying for the job. He said, well, figured the guy would never make it, so he said, why don't you come back tomorrow? So, okay, I'll be here. So he comes to work early, figuring the guy won't be there yet, and he can get in before the guy comes. Well, sure, the guy's there. This goes on for a week and a half, and we'll finally, he says, come on in. He says, he gives him a gross of toothbrushes. He says, take these out and sell them. And when you get them sold, come on back and pay me, and I'll give you some more. Okay, thank you. He said, my dad taught me well. And he goes out, and the guy figures you'll never see him again, but you don't have to worry about dealing with him. So around 11:45, he's getting ready to go out to eat. Here comes the guy. He says, hey, I sold all those toothbrushes. I need some more. Here's the money for them. He looked at him. Nobody in the history of his company had ever sold those toothbrushes like that. He said, how the hell did you sell them toothbrushes? Well, like I said, my dad told me, you want to sell something, you got to create a buying model. He says, so I figured, well, I got this chips and dip. Justin Chambers, like, you know. He got the chips and dip. He says, I set him up at a busy bus stop, and he says, I offered free chips and dip. He says, they dipped the chip they dipped the chip in the mix that I made up. They'd say, ooh, they'd whisper to me, hey, this tastes like shit. I'd whisper back, it is. You want to buy a toothbrush?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, Pops with the good-ass joke once again. Hold on. Oh, I had a joke drum for you, but it's gone. My sound effects board just went down, man. What? Whoa, wait, hold on. Don't go anywhere. I got it. I swear I got it right here. There you go. All right, Pops, well done. Hey, John, let me ask you something. You studied music production. You know your way around a soundboard, probably. Let me know. Everybody be silent. John, tell me if you can hear the sound effects through the board here. You ready?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
No.
Okay, then my test is complete. Thank you.
Did he hear it?
No, he didn't. No, we all hear it through the headphones. If I put you up to the monitor, hold on, I'll do it again. Let me know if you hear it this time. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Did you hear it that time?
Nope.
God. Fuck. Oh, well, all right. That's cool.
All right, test is over.
Test is done. We'll do two more tests. Two testings. Sorry. I'll bring the board down when we come to visit you on Mount Oreb. Am I saying it right anyway? Oreb, is that how you say it?
Mount Oreb.
Oreb?
Mount Oreb.
Oreb, okay. Jay was calling it Arab earlier, and I was like, you can't say that.
I don't ever say the word Arab.
It's O-R-B-E, isn't it?
O-R-A-B.
O-R-E-B, Orb.
Mount Arab's in Saudi Arabia, you dick.
O-R-E-B.
All right. Jesus.
We've got a open mic coming up on March 7th again. Another one coming around.
Hell yeah. March 7th. I mean, we can make that, Jay. If we got on a plane, you and I could do like I'll do the stand-up. I'll be the ventriloquist. You'll be my dummy. What do you think, Jay?
I think you would be the dummy.
All right, whatever, dude.
Where do you put your hand?
That's a secret, man. A magician never tells his secrets, man. We'll let y'all figure that out. It's part of the show, man. We'll let you know at the end, you know. Yeah, right at the end. No, it's just I don't like to give out those tips, man. That's just the tip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't want to give up your craft.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, John Hart, once again, dude, thanks for calling in the show. I really appreciate it. We're up against a hard break, so we're going to let you go. Dude, definitely hit me up on social media with links to anything going on, and I'll retweet, all that good stuff, man. I would love to.
Awesome.
Thanks
I'll probably send you some links to stuff right after this. How late does your show go on?
We're on live till 11, and then you can listen to us again on TuneIn Radio, the IRN Internet Radio Network, IRNBroadcast.com. Throughout the week. We're also on Stitcher, YouTube. We're all over the place, man. But
okay. Reason I asked, I think I mentioned to you that I was getting ready to go on another kind of like a Facebook Live TV show kind of thing.
Yeah, tonight you were saying.
And the reason I asked was if you guys went on, past it. I didn't want to take your listeners away or whatever, but that'll be on at 11 on Facebook Live if you want to check that out. I'll be on there.
What is it again? What's it called?
It's called The Late Show with Corey Phillips.
Okay. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, check out The Late
with
Show.
With that band, Forrest Fox, I was telling you about, and they're going to actually perform in the band challenge Saturday.
Hell yeah, dude.
But he started that kind of Facebook Live TV show thing, and it's, it's picking up speed. They've all been working on it really hard, and they've been bringing on live bands and stuff, and I decided to sponsor it this week, and they asked me to come on and stuff, so I want to go down and support local music.
Hell yeah, dude! That is amazing. Do that for sure. Yeah, let us know, dude. Send a link to it on our Facebook page for our listeners, the Kevin Holly Show Facebook page there, and I'll let it just hang out there, let people check it out. That'd be totally awesome.
I will.
Hey, while you're on there, if you could plug our show, that'd be great. I'm just kidding, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, could I ask you a favor really quick?
What's that?
Could you give us a promo live on the air here, and I could record it and play it during our breaks on a future show? Like, say something maybe like, this is John Hart, listen to the Kevin Holly Show, something like that?
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Anytime you're ready.
This is John Hart from Mount Orb, Ohio, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show.
Perfect, dude. You nailed it. We should hire him, man. You know what? Let's fire Homeless Chuck and hire John, man.
Yeah, the only problem it's the Kevin Polly Show.
You gotta know it's not. Kurt.
It's really the Kevin Folly Show. Or the Kevin by golly.
Whatever, man. All right, John. Thanks for calling in, dude. We'll talk to you soon, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, man. Good luck tonight. We'll see you.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, John Hart. Stand-up guy right there. That's cool.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that was going to be a good, fun interview, man. He seems like a really cool guy on social media, and I've checked out his shop and the live events inside the shop. You know, different people playing live and whatnot. He's even Facebooked from different concerts he's been to, and all of it's fun, dude. And he's got a good sense of humor, so I figured it would be kind of cool to talk to him. Yeah. Having a connection with Justin Chambers as well, old Justin Chambers, the local celebrity in Mount Orb. Anyway, check out stage3instruments.com. Buy your music from them if you're not buying it locally. Support local music, everybody. We're going to go ahead and take our last break and come back and kick this show's ass. You guys ready for that?
Yeah, I'm ready to kick some ass.
We need to turn the AC on up in here, dude. It's getting hot. It's hot.
It's getting hot in here.
It's going to get hot the last hour.
Oh, Pops, what does that even mean? We'll find out after this break.
You are listening to the Kevin Holly Show. The Kevin Holly Show. The Kevin Holly Show.
He didn't get the popular vote, but you love him anyway. The Kevin Holly Show on the Internet Radio Network.
Jay loves wrestling federations, lucha libre masks, boots and all. He feels a premonition that's scheduled for one fall. Jay's into new positions. He likes dicks in the candlelight. He's got a new addiction for every Thursday night. He wants to take Loco's mask off and go dancing in the rain. He wants a white and crazy life to take away his pain. Jay's always pulling on his brain. Jay Bird's coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. He pulled his pants all the way down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. His dick is devil red, Jay's skin's a color rojo. Jay is coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Come on, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Come on, Jay's living la vida homo. Jay woke up in a Newport Richie, in a funky cheap motel. Jay came out and spent his money, tried to learn some wrestling skills, but never drinks no water, only vodka and champagne. Once Jay had a taste of it, he's never been the same. Yeah, he'll show you his little brain. Jay Bird's coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. He will pull his pants down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. His dick is devil red, his skin the color rojo. Jay is coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. Dreaming of Blanco Loco. Jay's living la vida homo. He wants to take Loco's mask off and go dancing in the rain. He wants a white and crazy life to take away his pain. Yeah, Jay's always pulling on his brain. Jay Bird's coming out, dreaming of Blanco Loco. He'll pull his pants all the way down, dreaming of Blanco Loco. His dick is devil red, Jay's skin the color mojo. He will blow with la vida homo. Jay Bird's coming out, he's dreaming of Blanco Loco. He'll pull his pants all the way down, dreaming of Blanco Loco, living la vida homo, skins the color rojo. Jay will wear you out, living la vida homo, living la vida homo. He's dreaming of Blanco Loco. Dreaming of Blanco Loco. He's dreaming of Blanco Loco. Jay's dreaming of Blanco Loco. Suck it, Jay. Ugh.
Hey, yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Hawley Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to. Turn the frickin' volume up, you monkey.
Hey, Beavis. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want? I was like listening to a show today. Yeah. Yeah. It was like called the Kevin Hawley Show. It was like pretty cool and stuff. They were talking about naked chicks and things. Alright. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Beavis, you should listen. What do you listen to it on? You listen to it on the radio, dumbass. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Get it on the radio. Radio. Shut up, dillweed. Listen to the Kevin Hawley Show and just shut up. Alright?
There's a broke-ass cuck in a Cala field. He ain't got no job, so he's got time to kill. Nobody's gonna get paid. He's lost his Beasley deal. There's a broke-ass cuck in a Cala field. And there's a cross-eyed cuck that nobody wants. He's alone at home, flipping through his phone, trying to log back in, see his Twitter DMs. There's a cross-eyed cuck that nobody wants. And there's some byword piss splashing on his jaw. It feels real nice, like a money shot. He ropes off his nuts like his G-spot. There's some byword piss splashing on his jaw. There's somebody kiss right around bedtime from a big black dude named Buck 2 times. That'll bang his wife while he chops up lines. There's somebody kiss right around bedtime. There's a broke-ass cuck in a field and a big black guy that's breeding his wife while he's snorting up lines. Where is his golden shower, please? Now he's down on his knees cleaning up black seed, and Lord have mercy, looks like Nick Pete right on his face while he sucked. He's a broke-ass cuck. There's some buy some pills around 2 a.m. He needs an income, time for a new scam. Order some BA gear to buy him a gram. There's some buy some pills around 2 a.m. There's a broke-ass cuck in the field and a big black guy that's braiding his wife while he's snorting up lines. Where is his golden shower, please? Now he's down on his knees cleaning up black seed, and Lord have mercy, looks like Naked Pete right on his face while he sucks. He's a broke-ass cuck. Right on his face while he sucks. He's a broke-ass cuck.
شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به کوین هالی شو. شما دارین گوش میدین به برنامه کوین هالی.
Slumber time's here, baby. I'm gonna make you drool. Oh, now slumber time's here, baby. Gonna make you drool. Look out, bro. Homeless Chuck's got something for the Jews. Homeless Chuck, slide me $1 when I'm driving by. Ooh, I'm not by. Flip me a quarter, don't give me in my eye. All sexual favors, but I swear I'm not by. Just a second, ladies. I got a new promenade, angel dust. Sexual favors, I've been doing push-ups to homeless Chuck. Slide me $1 when you're driving by. All sexual favors, but I swear I'm not by. Clock, hold one whore one time. Start drinking around 11 o'clock. I'll never stop. Passed out by 11 o'clock. Say, let me fool you one time. I'll rob you at the next truck stop. I got a cooler up my need, angel dust. Sexual favors, and I've been doing push-ups to homeless Chuck. Slide me $1 when you're passing by. I'm homeless Chuck. I'm homeless Chuck. Flip me a quarter when I'm stoned. Hit me in the eye. I'm homeless Chuck. Flip me a quarter. Don't hit me in the eye. Sexual favors, but I swear I'm not by. All right, one time. Homeless Chuck, say a prayer when you're passing by. Homeless Chuck, say a prayer while passing by. Homeless Chuck, don't let me bring a tear to that eye. Homeless Chuck, slide me $1 when you're passing by. Homeless Chuck, slide me $1 when you're driving by. Homeless Chuck, don't hit me in my eye. Homeless Chuck, slide me $1 when you're driving by. I hold my sexual favors, but I swear I'm not by. At one time, homeless Chuck. Ooh, homeless Chuck. Be careful, officer. All my favors are not guaranteed to be HIV free. Don't arrest me again, officer. I swear I'm just trying to make a living. One for your pee-pee and one for each of you little hanging guys.
And I ended up yelling at one of the little cutie teenage girls and was like, hey, give me some beers.
Well, if you wanna sing country music these days, and you wanna have a chart-topping hit, you can't sing about crying, you can't sing about dying. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck. Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck. You can't sing about heartbreak and pain, and you can't sing about a lonesome old freight train. You can't sing about hard living or prison. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck. Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck. You can't sing about women or cheating. It ain't called cheating, it's called competing. You can't sing songs about the South. All you can do is run your mouth. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck. Truck, truck, beer, 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 truck. If you're gonna borrow your daddy's truck, you better make sure he fills it up. You just gotta sing truck, beer, truck.
Alright, time to give the crew some brekkie. Oh yeah, that's it. Come up here for a feed, guys. How you going, Kevin? Barbara, Alex, Gaz, mate. Fucking Kevin. Kevin, stop being a cunt. Barbara, how are you? You're a good looking sheep, mate. Yeah, Alex, you didn't get one the other day, so you can have that one. Kevin, stop doing that, mate. Fucking no need for it, mate. Gaz is just chilling out. He doesn't fucking pick on people for no reason. Fucking Kevin, stop being a cunt, mate. What were you, mate? The fucking run to the litter, and then you fucking got on the roids, and then you started bunting people around thinking it was tough. There's no need for it, mate. Hey, Gary, fuck off, Kevin. There you go, mate. See, Kevin, he's fucking polite. Kevin, stop being a cunt, mate. Hey, be nice to fucking Barbara, mate. Fuck. You do it to Alex as well. You're a dead set cunt, aren't you? Got one left, and it's not going to you, Kevin. Do you know why? Because you're a cunt. You're a cunt, Kevin. Fucking get away from me hat, you cunt.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Lootopia. Louie Toopy Show, then listening to the Kevin Holly Show on the Internet Radio Network.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
Got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
Hey, this show wouldn't be a show without a little feedback up in here. What's up, everybody? We are back with the third hour live on the Kevin Holly Show. Welcome, everybody. We got Jaybird, we got Pops, we got the last 30 minutes of this show. We're about to kill it. Jaybird, dude, I'm getting tired of these protesters. I'm getting tired of these rioters, man. Just accept the fact that Trump's your president. Get on that Trump train! Trump train!
Listen, you don't even have to get on the train. Just let him do his thing, man. You don't have to be behind him, but you do not have to bash him at every angle.
I agree, dude. I mean, I wasn't a Trump guy, dude. I mean, I really was a Ron Paul, and then I kind of like Rand Paul, you know? I'm that kind of guy, man. I'm more of a middle ground kind of guy. But I like it. It's refreshing that we got a businessman and not a politician shaking it up. Accept it. Just let him do his thing. Let's see what happens, man. Let's all unite instead of fight, right? Right? Did I just rhyme? Should I be a rapper?
I don't know. I think we should try and see what Chuckster's up to.
I think we should give Chuck a call right now, man. Here. Where's the phone system in here, man? Here's the phone system right here. I got you, Jaybird. You know why? Because I love you, man. I love Jaybird. People be like, Dion, you love Jaybird? And Deion Sanders be like, Jaybird.
Chuckster.
Yeah.
Hey!
Thank you for teaching me how to answer my new phone. I just got off the short bus about an hour ago, and it came really in handy.
Speaking of coming handy, Homeless Chuck, everybody, live on the Kevin Holly Show. We miss you, Chuck. What's up, dude?
Oh, man, I've been sick as a dog. I mean, sicker than all my dogs. My dogs didn't get sick, which makes me understand or think about that maybe humans are a little bit more delicate than maybe we think, man. I was sick as a dog. I laid on the couch for 2 days, solid. Dogs on either end. Neither one of them had to go to Walgreens to get medicine. Neither one of them.
You know, I heard a story today in the news that people were injuring their own pets, specifically dogs.
Why?
So that they could go to the so they
can get fucking pain meds or
something. Exactly.
Those evil fucks.
Yep. I knew you would hate that, and that's why I brought it up right off the bat. Well, because you.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank God I'm sick, and you just want to take my blood pressure to another level.
Well, no, I want you to voice your opinion. I think it's bullshit, and who better than a dog lover like yourself to let people know that's crap, dude?
No, I would actually stand outside and introduce those people to my boy named Rain.
There you go. Rain. Yeah. Rain.
Let me put this rain of terror on your ass. Jesus
For those of you who don't know, Homeless Chuck has 2 beautiful, big-ass black dogs. One named Rain, who's got to be like 5,000 pounds. Bigger than me.
His chest is wider than a Sherman tank.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, though, that dog is so cool. Once you get past...
He's a good boy.
Yeah, once you get past the scare factor...
Okay, Camden came by here the other day for the first time on the new property.
Awesome.
And Rain gave him a bunch of shit up until the point that Jaybird finally said, Camden, just get in his fucking face. And Camden says, no. He goes, yeah, man, just show him a little ass and he'll love you forever. And then all of a sudden Camden showed him a little ass, and then, it was, actually Rain asked me today, what is Camden doing today? And I couldn't answer. Chuck, I was at work.
Chuck, the way that you described that was totally wrong. I did not tell Camden to show him a little ass. I mean, as our listeners might be listening, you might think that Camden took his pants down and actually showed him some ass. You just got to stand up to the dog and tell him who's boss. Be like, I'm a human.
Exactly. Show him a little ass.
No.
So you're saying show him some balls?
Some balls, man.
I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. On the first time I met him, I would feel much safer with showing him my ass. The balls, oh my God, Rain may take them just to... No, especially if they hadn't gotten laid in a while. I told you what happened around Christmas. I got the Christmas gift of Henry at work, I was Secret Santa. He gave me a set of blue balls. And now Rain only wants to play with those because he can see them better. And then Zoe plays with all the tennis balls. So I would never show Rain my balls on the first introduction. No.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, if you go to Homeless Chuck's compound, do not show your balls to his dogs. It will not end well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to get to the puking story, man? This is a great puking story.
What happened to you, Chuck? You were sick and you puked or something?
Oh, no. Jay and Camden came by the other night. Camden gave me some fucking kind of Tennessee tendonitis or typhoid flu or something or another. Some of these hobo fucking diseases, right?
It's an STD, right?
Rails forever,
yeah.
Right?
It's a VD, right. Okay, go on.
I don't know. I'm going to call it rolling the rails, rocket ride to the bathroom. Anyhow, I woke up... this story gets disturbing. Are you sure people want to listen to this, man?
Yeah, people in the chat room are like, we cannot wait to hear the end of the story.
Oh, no, bullshit. Okay, anyhow, I wake up Monday morning, and of course I'm brushing my false teeth in my hand, and then I put them back inside, and then I pretend I got new teeth, right? Or I pretend I got teeth, and I'm brushing my mouth, and all of a sudden, fucking, I feel sick as shit, so I throw up. And I
wait. Did you gag yourself with a toothbrush? Did you go too far? Okay. Yeah. How's your gag reflex?
I think it was a little bit of bottle flu due to fucking Camden and some railroad Rust-Oleum fucking some kind of weird disease I picked up from Camden, man.
You were huffing paint?
Huh?
You were huffing paint. And had a VD from
No,
Canada.
I was not huffing paint.
Okay, so how's your gag reflex?
Those guys can't huff paint. They huff paint on the railroads. Next thing you know, they're in Chattanooga, and they wanted to be in Charleston.
They don't care, man. They don't care.
So what did you puke up, Chuck?
Oh, Kevin, this is where it gets fucking really disgusting, and it made me throw up like 3 other times. I barely made it to the bath. Well, no, I was in there, and I was doing this, right? And then I kind of got sick. And I threw up in the sink a little bit, well, a lot of it, and then it came up like some pizza and some shit from the night before, and my fucking teeth came out. So all of a sudden I'm looking at the basin, and the basin's got a small drain, and it ain't draining right. And then that makes me fucking sicker, right? And then so I throw up in the commode next to me, and then I look back up, and I realized when I first threw up in the basin, some of my shit spewed out and went on the floor, and now my dogs are licking it up.
You shit on the floor too?
No. It spewed out of the basin when I hit it on the angle.
Oh, okay.
So then all of a sudden I look down and my dogs are licking it up. That makes me throw up more. So then I go back to the commode, right? Now I realize my teeth are in the basin, on the bottom of the basin, and the basin's clogged up because it's just a basin. So I got to go digging in the basin through all this warm fucking bullshit, man, to find my teeth. And then I got to scoop the shit out with my hand and throw it in the toilet. Oh, my God, man. Don't ever get this sick again. Kevin, I don't wish this upon you. Well, occasionally I have wished this upon you.
Can I play the song?
Admit, man.
Can I play the song, Chuck, please?
Oh, do you have a throw-up song for me?
No.
You want to make a throw-up song?
I want to play the song you banned me from ever playing again. I want to play it again.
No, you can't play the mom song. No, this was disgusting, Kevin.
Such a good song.
I mean, I actually had to reach into a basin, and then once I found my teeth,
yeah, what happened?
And I saw all the chunks of the pizza and the cookies. I had to clear out. I had to scoop it out with my hands.
Did you floss those fake teeth?
Huh?
Can you floss fake teeth?
No. The only thing you can do is sandblast them.
Did you clean them before you put them
in the dishwasher, man?
Of course I this Polident. Oh my God, come on! You guys have grown up with these commercials all your lives. Don't fuck with me. Of course, it's Polident. There's all kinds of fucking shit. No, but the thing was, I had to go digging in a fucking puddle of puke in my basin to find them, and they were sitting around the basin. Oh, it was disgusting.
I'm sorry to hear that, Chuck, but I'm glad that you at least cleaned them before you put them back in your mouth.
I will never look at your smile the same way again, dude.
See me the same again. But, here's the creepy thing. I keep smelling puke around this whole place ever since that happened. And then now I got another ism. Everywhere I go, I'm constantly, because the dogs were looking. Oh, my God, I'm going to throw up right now when I say it. No.
Chuck, we're getting special requests. People listening to the show are in the chat room right now asking, please, if they can hear the song. Just one more time, Chuck, and then I'll bury it, man. Come on.
No. It's not the mom song. You can play any song but the mom song.
What if? Well, let me ask you this: what if I bleep?
I'm about ready to hang up right now. Don't play any song.
I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. But let me ask you this: if potentially, if I was to bleep out your name, and like
no, everybody's saying about my mom song. No,
I don't want to hear any part of
it. Let's go back to okay. I got a better disgusting story.
Yeah, it's a disgusting Chuck hour.
Okay, all right, I'm cool with that. That's fine. All right.
No, I can't tell the story because everybody knows where I work, and it's about someone that I work with. So
hold on, wait. Before you say it, in the chat room, Kathy is asking if we can please play the song.
I used to date a Kathy in college.
We know you said this last week. Kathy from Lauderdale. Anyway, dude, she's asking if we could play it, and I said he won't let me. It's bad. And Jay said I can't play it. Pops is saying don't ever play it again. Kathy's saying I've never heard it. Please play it. Jay says I'll play it for you when you're in town.
Probably Kathy from fucking college, and she fucking hates me, man.
No.
It's around her all the time.
Listen, it's Jay wants to play this song romantically alone for Kathy, dude.
Well, that's fine. I can bang a lot of Kathy's friends. She can bang one of mine.
Okay, that's cool. All right, you got permission.
But that doesn't mean you can play the song.
I'm not going to play it. Jay might play it for Kathy.
But Jay can bang Kathy. How about that?
To the song.
No, Jay can bang Kathy physically.
While listening to that epic love song.
No.
That's only for foreplay.
Need you guys' permission.
That's only for foreplay.
This is you're not working on a Broadway play here, Kevin. We haven't even sold one advertising hour yet. You're already working on a Broadway play.
Jay says it's just for foreplay, and I'm thinking to myself, it's like a 4-minute song. Dude.
I can see you doing an off-Broadway play.
Yes, Kevin, foreplay can last longer than 4 minutes.
Jay, can you not see Kevin fucking trying to direct some off-Broadway play?
4 minutes.
Like in some off-Broadway town, like fucking Savannah or something. All
right, we're teasing it too much. Everybody's going to want to hear it, so we got to stop.
All right, no, so it'll just be banter. It'll be banter before foreplay.
Okay. So, Chuck,
I want to see you do some off-Broadway play in some fucking Hoboken town.
Of course, he wants to see
the town where I grew up in, like Colonial Beach. Do it at the church. Kevin Holly presents Jay eating a burger.
Wow, dude. So, Chuck, you have another disgusting story, I heard?
No, I know I grew bored on that comment, but no, I do, but I'm not going to share it.
Did you say you grew bored? Are you popping wood? You're popping wood.
Yeah. Well, at this age, when you grow bored, that's the erection of the week, and you need to tend to it.
Well, thanks for calling the show during this once a week. Is that why you're not here, dude? Chuck can't come out of his house. He can't get through the doorway because his dick's like 4 feet long.
I'm grown bored. I can't leave the house because I'm grown bored. I can't get out the doggy door. I'm grown bored.
Wow. Hey, give that dog a bone, Chuck.
No. Jay, well, why is Jay so silent whenever I call him?
I'm never silent, dude.
I wish he would be more silent.
You're like silent
eating
Bob.
Something.
I mean,
no,
Bob.
I'm not eating.
Bob.
I'm on a diet, Kathy.
So you're not going to be silent Bob anymore? You're going to be silent just B?
No, I'm going to be the unproductive reproduction agent of the Kevin Holly Show, as I always do. And when you come in, I give you your time on air. All right, I've already been nailing it.
Okay, so when you start losing weight...
No. I've been killing it. I've been killing it for 2 hours already. You come on now, and you want to say that I'm silent or something. You
are silent.
I'm telling you right now, stop it, Chuck.
We're just going to call you lowercase Jay once you start losing weight.
I've got 3 hours of dynamite content in my pocket, but I'm sure our customer...
I'm going to call you lowercase Jay.
I think I'm just... If that's your mother's song, I'm out of here.
It's not, no. Anyway, yeah, no, I would never do that.
All right.
Chuck.
Well, thank you for your time, gentlemen. I know you need to close up the show.
Hey,
wait.
Do you want to plug your website while you're on, or what?
Hey, you got social media?
I can't hear a word of you. The only thing I can hear is ma, you know, and making fun of my stutter.
You actually could hear that?
No.
How did he hear that?
I was messing with you, Chuck.
The board works.
I understand all of that. I understand.
Hold on, let's do it.
That's what we do, man.
Chuck,
Don't
hold on. Chuck, while we have you on the phone, please let me know if you can hear this. Everyone be silent. Chuck, let me know if you can hear this through the phone system. Could you hear that?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, good.
Oh, what the fuck?
I said I was going to test it twice. Testes. 1, 2.
Testes 1 and 2. That's funny.
Thank you.
Did
it's
you
a
come up
comedy
with
show.
that?
Yeah, I did. No, Beavis and Butthead came up with that. But it is a comedy show, Chuck.
So did that mean you can steal shit from the 80s?
No, that's 90s, man. Where you been? Did you miss the whole 90s?
I might have. Just might have.
Well, listen, Chuck, I hope you don't puke anything else up. Jay was telling me...
Oh, my God. I threw up things the other day that almost look like Jesus. If I could have photographed him, I could be a millionaire right now.
Pops, you all right?
Yeah. I threw up a hunk of pizza that definitely looked like Noah. But he's not as popular as Jesus, so...
No, but you could probably still sell it on eBay to anybody that wants to buy sheep or goats or something. What? Hey, listen, Chuck, while we have you on the phone, Jaybird wanted to tell us a little bit about what happened on the Sponge Docks recently with the protesters and rioters and whatnot. Jay, what happened out there?
Oh. No way. Was there people down there?
Oh, my God. We had little people protesting out there, the little snowflakes, saying about how transgenders, children's lives matter. And I don't know,
children's lives matter.
I don't care if you're gay. I have no problem with gay people. I have no problem with transgenders. I have no problem.
Of course not.
I don't understand how this stuff has been happening for years and years and years, and now it's become all of a sudden a situation where people are out protesting it and everything else. Like, I have never...
Are these people aware where they're protesting? I mean, Jesus Christ, the Sponge Docks is probably one of the most gay-friendly areas in all of Pinellas County and Hillsborough and
the world,
Pasco, for that matter. You know?
I totally agree with that.
I mean, the Greeks invented anal sex, correct?
Well, they invented sex, but the Italians brought women into it.
I'm just kidding. No, but I'm just saying that's a very, very... I see man and man walking and hand in hand almost every day I'm down there, women and women. I don't see many transgenders.
Children?
With children, though.
No, transgender children.
Okay, so Jake, inform me some more, please.
Can children really be transgender? But like the argument is that don't ask that child if it's a he or she because they are not fully developed enough to be able to decide for themselves how they're going to identify.
I saw a documentary.
That's why I always give them a gun and a Barbie doll.
I saw a documentary one time before you guys were born. From the John Hopkins.
If I was a transgender member of a transgender family and I adopted a Asian child, I would give him a gun and a Barbie doll and let him figure it out.
Pops is trying to tell you something here.
You can't tell Chuck nothing.
Yeah, you can. Go on.
I saw a documentary probably before you were born, Chuck. It was from John Hopkins Hospital in, I don't know where, in the East Coast somewhere. And people are born, there's 8 areas in your body that determines what sex you are. And people are born and they look. It's got a vagina, it's a female. It's got a penis, it's a male. But it's possible, and it happens, that you can have a vagina and every other organ in your body is male. Or you can have a penis and every other organ is a female. So you're a freak.
Female.
You tell the fucking rest of the story. God damn it! Fuck.
Jesus, dude. Bob's is hot right now, dude.
Well, I was just trying to interrupt. I'm sorry to interrupt him there a little bit, but all mammals are conceived female. Gender happens after conception. All mammals, whales, fucking. Everything from seals, dolphins, everything, all mammals are conceived initially female. Male comes after the fact.
Okay. So what you're saying is that you're a woman.
I'm saying you were a little girl at one time in your life.
You're a woman with a penis. Oh, you're saying I was a woman at one point in my life?
Exactly, you were. You were conceived female. You
How do
became
you say
male later on. Look it up. So you sit in front of a bank of computers, man. Come on.
No. I've had a penis my entire life. If you're born with a penis, you're a man. If you have the vagina...
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're conceived.
I think...
I'm not
But
saying
wait, doesn't the zygote eventually develop genitalia in the womb? The baby, it's the hamburger or the hot dog in the womb with the ultrasound, right?
I'm not a hot dog. I'm not a hamburger. I'm not a frog. I'm a goddamn human freaking being. I was born a man with testicles. I have hair on my chest and ass.
Do you know why?
That would be great graphics for the bathroom doors, wouldn't it be? Hot dog or fucking hamburger.
Hey,
or
Chuck.
Taco.
Do you know, Chuck? Do you know why women are always born on the left side?
Because that's where the wet spot is.
No, because they have no rights. Thank you. Thank you. That was a joke.
Yeah, I'm a pig. No, look it up. No, Jay, what you're saying get back to the transgender people that have children. Why in the hell are they protesting? I've never seen a
we're talking about
transgender couple down there.
Dude, we're talking about transgender children, not children of transgenders.
Oh, you're talking about transgender children. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Never mind. That's what we're fucking talking about. Shut the fuck, man.
Let's go back to Chuck puking his teeth out, man.
Okay, the transgender children, of course not. They have no fucking clue until they start playing. Until they're in the locker room one day playing baseball or something. You know. Yeah. I've seen the documentaries too. There's this one little kid out there.
Come on, Pops, get in here, man. Don't get all...
They've been raising it as a girl ever since he was like 5 or something like that. No, bullshit, man. Let the kid go through whatever changes, to quote Bowie. He's going to go through.
He just naturally quotes Bowie.
Puberty. At least until he hits fucking puberty.
Chuck has figured out what celebrities to make his favorite for when he stutters. That's a quote Bowie.
I did that on purpose. That's how his song starts out. Changes. That was my first on purpose stutter, you fucking asshole.
What about dolphins? What about porpoises? Never mind.
Whenever you bang them in the ass, they always go,
Oh, we're beating a dead horse.
That's only because it was a male dolphin, Chuck.
Wow. Chuck. He's
get back to Pops. He's talking. I agree with him. You know, people are born a certain way, but I believe that you should allow. Okay, so what you're saying is, if you see you have a male son that's extremely effeminate at a very young age, should you like even force like male toys on him, or should you just let him pick them out?
I'm saying that there's a lot of screwed up people, and they have no control over it. They're freaks of nature, and females sometimes they develop penises at a later age. Not that too much, but a lot of boys develop breasts, and they menstruate, and
I did.
It's a lot of girls get real strong beards.
Sure.
I mean, it's a fact of life. And
she's a Greek girl.
Why would a guy have his dick cut off? And there's women that have had bones grafted to their vaginas. It's a fact of life. These are freaks of nature.
Aware, man. Jesus.
They're not freaks of nature. They're just weird, man.
They can't help it. They cannot help. They cannot help what their body is doing to them.
There's a theory of evolution that says that all species should not have ever developed simultaneously with male and or female. There is a great evolutionary theory that says, how in the hell did everything develop simultaneously, male and female, and require each other? There's a lot of theories that say that, you know, we are still just nothing but a friggin' aquarium.
She's a Greek girl.
Okay, now I get dead silent. What the hell is this?
We're playing a song. Hold on.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that no woman has ever grown a penis. Ever. No girl.
Are you calling Pops a liar?
What I'm saying is that there's certain evolutionary theories that say that how in the hell did we simultaneously evolve needing one another? All species, all male and female species.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna go over Chuck and I'm gonna go out on a limb. And sorry, Kathy, but I don't mean it to be disrespectful while you're listening, but I've been with some girls that had some pretty big clitties. And they look like, like the formation, but they weren't penises.
They get engorged with blood when they get hot.
Exactly.
And it's like a boner.
And you flick them, ba 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 ba.
Yeah. And it swings back and forth like a Newton's cradle. Pa 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 pa
yes.
pa pa.
Yes. But it is nothing near a penis.
It's
not near a penis.
No. I've known some women that have. I think I banged one or two with a mustache at one time.
I've known people, women that have grown mustaches and beards and stuff. I have no problem with that because I'm a man that's grown, some pretty nicely boobs. I mean, they're like A cups. They're not huge.
You got
my
some hair coming out your ears. You can sell as airplanes.
My nipples are always hard. I'll tell you what, man. I should get them pierced because they're like I could cut diamonds with them.
There's 14-year-old boys that got D cups. How do you justify that? And they aren't fat.
I
would
don't
call
want
that
to talk about
Snicker
your
bars.
butt, Jay.
And,
I've seen your butt. Man.
Same reason I got mine. Eating after 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night.
It's the soil, man. The queers are ruining the soil. It's aliens.
Okay, well, according to early Christianity,
most of these transgender kids end up being considered queer, no doubt about it. They end up with the queer label. Yeah, that's true.
That is true. Sure.
I mean, if you're a boy that wants to be a girl, and then
you're a boy if you got a penis and you got 8 other parts that tell you you're a fucking girl, you're going to be a girl.
Everybody, same time.
Yeah, I'm out of it.
Pops is pissed, man.
Yeah.
Chuck, you really pushed his buttons, man.
God, man. I thought
How do I push his buttons?
I think Pops should be the new Lonesome Pops.
There's nothing wrong with man titties, Kathy. I'm just telling you right now. They're very nice.
I'm not.
You can hold on to them.
I don't know why Pops is pissed. I agree with him. I agree with biology, saying if you're gay or not. But I'm not saying that you're allowed to be transgender at 5 years old.
I don't want you touching my man titties. I don't even want you looking at my man titties. All right?
Yeah.
I was talking to Kathy.
If Jay's in a Target bathroom, I don't think he wants anybody like Chuck looking at his boobs.
Dude, even if I went gay, Chuck, I could not date you because Pops would disown me. I could probably go gay with anybody else in the world, and Pops would be like, "I understand, son." But if I brought you home, he'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, son?"
No. I would understand.
If I brought Chuck
As a
home,
matter of fact, I've been surprised a couple of times you didn't bring him home.
I can barely hear Pops when he talks. I'm sorry if I overtalk him. I can never hear him when he speaks into the goddamn microphone, man. I'm sorry.
Chuck, man, relax. We're messing with you. It's all good.
No. Pops is going to fucking run me in with the wheelchair one day.
It hurts. He did it to me earlier.
I'm telling you, he's going for my fucking shins. He's going to go for my bad leg.
You got weak shins, Chuck? You play basketball? Chuck, let me ask you.
I played football way too young, and I got Oslo Slater's bone disease in my knees.
Do you have you ever been in a cockpit before?
A what?
A cockpit.
A cockpit? Yeah, actually, I have photos of me in a cockpit flying a plane to the Bahamas.
There you go. Have you ever been to a Bahamian prison?
No. Definitely searched when we did that to Fort Myers and Fort Pierce, one of those sports that were on those days.
We're losing you, Chuck. We're losing you here.
No, we definitely got searched when we came back into Fort Pierce, though.
Okay, was it a full cavity body search?
No, it was more like, what's the nose of the plane? And I said, I don't know. It's not my plane.
That's the cockpit.
My friend's booze.
Chuck, do you like to watch gladiator movies?
Only in the cockpit.
Okay. All right, we're going to let you go. Chuck, we have literally the end of the show right now, for real.
I'm sorry, Pops, if I pissed you off, but I agree with you. It's genetic. I'm sorry.
You know, I learned...
It's not genetic. It's fucking 5 years old, man.
I learned a long time ago it's better to be pissed off than it is to be pissed on. So
once again, I can't hear a word he's saying.
It's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
So I'm glad that you only...
Pops, I don't mean to overtalk you, but I can never fucking hear you, man. I'm sorry.
Everybody else hears Pops just fine, Chuck.
Tell him because he's usually too busy fucking talking.
Okay. Oh, my God. Pops, run fucking Kevin over tonight. That fucking son of a bitch.
Hey.
Good night. No, fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey, Chuck.
You're brown-nosing at my expense.
Chuck, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Oh, you know why you can't hear me most of the time?
Because I was over-talking you. Fuck you.
You're too fucking busy talking, yeah.
Well, then don't call me.
Then don't call me. You called him.
Hey, interrupt, motherfucker.
Homeless Chuck, everybody. Love you, man.
Good night, you fucktards.
See you, Chucky.
Over by Hudson, I'm gonna eat some horta for a while. I'm Greek violin. All right. Yeah, I'm Greek. All right. Jaybird Pops, on behalf of my favorite people in the world, my co-hosts, my unproductive reproduction agent, one of the best friends I've ever had in my life, and our head grip, another one of the best friends I've ever had in my life, Pops, Homeless Chuck, and Jaybird, thank you for being on the show with me for 81 episodes in almost 2 years, and thank you to all of our listeners for listening in. We'll catch you next Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Kevin's getting tired. It's time to end the show. He really freaking blew. It's end of the Kevin Holly Show.
I'd like to thank you for listening to the Kevin Holly Show. I hope you've had as much fun as we have bringing it to you. It's really been a pleasure, and be sure and get us again next week.
Okay, bye-bye.